Alrighty, chat. How's it going? I see a Crimson. I see a Nightwolf. Welcome into both of you. And thank you, Nightwolf, for telling me to be a healthy boy. We should all be healthy boys and girls in this chat. I'm doing well. Rough day at work, but other than that, it's been a good day overall. Thank you once again for the pill redeem and the hydrate and the stretch. Double dipping on some of these maybe, but I got them all. I forgot to, that I need to open up one of my, or the bottle for one of my pills. Which includes opening up the paper on top. Okay. You guys ready to get started on Reverie? Not Reverie, Daybreak. Daybreak. It is Daybreak. We're not going back to Reverie, I promise. We already beat that one. Let's actually open up the game. That might help. Yes, you are ready? Wonderful. Yes, not Reverie, not anymore. We did that one already. Also, I wanna shout out some people over in a different Discord. They told me that if I come in here, change holocore, and then change playable voices on the square button here, I can turn them off. I have done so with everybody. Thank you, thank you. They'll be on by default for any other playable characters, but they have all been turned off. So hopefully, just hopefully, I won't be throwing a video game out of the window. Is she amazing? Maybe, as a character, but I wish she would just let me play the game. I've already bought the Crossbell Times, or Tyrell Times, wow. You can tell what mood I'm in, chat. Viewable connect in the to-do list. Gift for Anya's. You get used to it? I mean, I don't have to anymore. How's it going, Crimson? Oh, right, I already exchanged all my Sepith from that battle at the end of the last battle. Last episode. Hello, Hunter Ruts. Do you know where, Aiko? I forget exactly what her name was. You know who I'm talking about. Just got back from a hunt, and I heard the news. You telling me monsters attacked the bus? Yeah. Was just rolling by the village, and it just got jumped. We fought him off, though. No injuries to the passengers. Good, good. They were lucky to have you there. Something about that attack rubs me the wrong way. I noticed the monsters were acting all sorts of weird out on my hunts. Do we have connected, or controlled monsters like we have in the past, chat? I did turn her off, Crimson. Now I might actually have peace. Oh? You've seen them firsthand? What specifically was strange about them? So I run into these packs of wolves around the village sometimes, and I've noticed them getting a lot more territorial recently. Can't really call it violent or aggressive, though. It feels like something else. So the monsters are on edge? Or otherwise acting up? That's what I'm noticing, yeah. Doesn't feel like anger. It feels like fear. I don't know what could be rattling them so hard, though. They hadn't been causing trouble until now. Y'all watch yourselves out there. Don't mean to nag you, though. Don't you need me to remind you? You say her saying it every time you open the menu? Yeah. As well as every 3 seconds in battle, it's like, they might be weak to certain ornament or certain arts. I'm like, I know how weaknesses work. If you said something once per turn, I would be a little bit more forgiving. It is several times in the same turn while I am trying to think, and it is very distracting. Oh no, by all means. Thank you for the warning. Take care of your hunts. On your hunts. So Van, does that mean... Maybe. We don't know for sure that the wolves that hounded the bus were acting the same way. All we know is that it could have been something else. But that's a good guess, so let's keep it in mind. That is true. We don't know for sure if those two events are connected, just that they are similar. Right, I gotta actually give this to Anya's.
Thank you.
Here you go, Anya's. You're getting 10 experience, or 10 points towards connection. You know, for a second, I thought that was his name, and I'm like, hey, chat, it's all of you. All at once. All right, time to wrap this up. Come to think of it, I saw Kent and Annie playing down by the river today. Now, Kent's unstoppable, I tell you. Annie, though, she's nothing like him. I love them both to death, of course. It's just funny to see how different they ended up. Dingo, is that you?
Well, come and see if you like.
Giovanna. Hi. Ah, pardon me. I've heard that you take jobs like bracers do, yes? I've got a bit of a problem and I need some help. Would you be willing to hear me out? Sure, but bear in mind, I ain't a bracer. I do a job if I feel like it. And I charge more than they do, too. You good with that? Of course, just as long as the price is still reasonable. Easy. Dad, I'll need to charge you too much. It'll just depend on how complicated the job is. Thank you very much. You see, I'm stumped on what to do. I've been trying to make soba noodles, and they're just not turning out right. Someone from the city like yourself might know what I'm doing wrong. Soba noodles? A dish made from buckwheat flour, kneaded and cut into noodles. I recall from a book that soba noodles are popular in Eastern cuisine. Far Eastern, specifically. Bingo. You two ever had any by chance? It's a popular street food back in the capital. Has its fans, for sure. Pretty simple to make, but it's got a really deep flavor and it smells like nothing else. It really is? Is it really? Dang, now I'm hungry. I felt the same when the mayor told me about it the other day. So I figured I might as well try to make some myself for the Harvest Festival. I went around and asked the villagers for advice, since some of them do know about these sorts of recipes. But, well, it's been a bit of a flop. I haven't been able to get the flavors right. The Harvest Festival. I think I read an article about it in the paper. Right. Now I remember. They celebrate every autumn, right? That would mean this year's is right around the corner. I ain't exactly a cook. Unless I get the recipe. You'd rather deal with Mare's voice than any of the other hollow voices the others have? Fortunately, I turned them all off. Good for me. But I can try to give you some pointers based on the soba I've had in the capital. I think that would be a big help since you have the point of reference. Hearing about new experiences from new people is really interesting to me. Thank you for hearing me out. Your thoughts, Van? She's eager for help, but I mean, I'll accept her thing. But it's only law lines? You're playing Horizon, you're like, oh yeah. Not really a job for a Spriggan, but we got the time. Alright, I'll take it on. I always make sure to do the job right, so I want some good soba out of this. Oh, thank you so much. I'll do my best. I'm just getting excited for some noodles myself. So, where do we start with this? Good question. So, you said you tried to make some and it didn't go so hot? What about them didn't come out right? Well, the flavor was off, and so was the appearance. The dough turned out powdery when I was cutting it, like it wasn't put together very well. It took me so much effort to cut it that I just sort of mangled the dough. The result didn't even look like noodles. The outside was all soggy and wet, but the inside was still chalky. It didn't soak evenly at all. That implies something might have gone wrong when making the dough. Perhaps there's more to making it than ordinary bread dough? You think she'd look better without the coat? Maybe. Probably. And then the flavoring sauce. I tried to mix it up and make the flavor more familiar to the villagers here. So I ended up using basil as my base. You know what? I could see that. It wasn't inedible per se, but it just didn't seem quite right. You can take her coat off in a New Game Plus. I see. I'm guessing there's an unlockable costume later in the game. Yeah. Sounds like you leapt before you looked there. Best stick to the recipe. Well, yes, you're right. So, there's a lot to unpack here. But before we can dive in, we'll need to figure out how to make the stuff ourselves. So, you said you learned about the dish from some of the villagers, right? Ah, yes. Mostly from Mayor Weng and Matona. They were great help. Both can trace their roots to the east, so I had a general idea of how the recipe... They had a general idea of how the recipe went. Well, that's as good a place to start as any. Feel free to kill some time until we're done asking around. Of course. Thank you for your help.
Time to start working.
Certain SPGs will present topics. You can press square to present topics to certain individuals. Ah!
Why, hello.
Yeah, this is definitely new. This kind of feels like how it works in of all games, Nayuta.
Thank you.
In that, yeah, you can just talk to people, but if you want to advance the quest, you press a different button. I guess that's not that strange of a thing, but it's so I can still talk to her normal without bringing up the quest if I really want to. Yeah, we'll ask about the buckwheats. Oh, you mean that recipe Giovanna asked about. Admittedly, I'm not too familiar with the recipe itself, but I know plenty of its ingredients. Buckwheat is my specialty. That's been passed down my family tree for generations. As millers, we know our wheat. Gives everyone a choice cupcakes. Ooh, cupcakes, brownies, or cookies? If I am given the 3 and told I can only have 1, I would probably take a brownie. Though I would absolutely eat all 3 if given the opportunity. Really now? That's wild. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised, though, with the galettes being the big thing here. Yep. It was my family that first imported buckwheat flour to the village, in fact. So I dare say it's in my blood. So how do you make the buckwheat dough? There are 2 main ways you can do it. Simpler way is to just only use buckwheat flour. That's called 100% dough. The second is to mix buckwheat flour with standard wheat flour. You can play around with the ratio of buckwheat to wheat, and that can change the dough pretty significantly. The most common ratio is 80% dough. That's 80% buckwheat, 20% wheat. So the way you make the dough isn't always the same? There's more to this than I thought. The more buckwheat you have in the dough, the easier it dries out. Thank you, Nightwolf. Thank you. So working with higher buckwheat ratios takes more skill, especially when you're kneading it. That's about the gist of it. A lot more complicated than I gave it credit for. Thanks for the crash course. My pleasure. Give my regards to Giovanna, would you? Yeah. Let's give it a crack and see what we come up with. Right. Do I just go back to Giovanna now? Or is there something else that I need? Anybody else that I can talk to about this particular thing? Maybe. Do you got any treasure chests in here? I know that Trails games don't typically let you just randomly loot people's houses, but you never know. Maybe that's a first. They started right here in this game in this exact location. It doesn't appear so. Welcome to the Crail Chapel. Or Chapel? Welcome to the Crail Chapel. Oh, is something the matter? Oh, no. Are you from Central East by chance? It was just a little weird seeing someone like you out here. Some do find it strange, yes. Central Eastern though I may be, I was born and raised here in Crail. I did make the pilgrimage to the Holy City for training. I was approached to serve in temples there, but the Holy City wasn't where my heart was. I wanted to come back here to serve this village I call home. Makes sense. A lot of hometown pride, huh? Looking back on it, I noticed a bunch of immigrants here, and they all just meshed together. It's kind of like Eastern Street back in Crossbow. Indeed. Crail is a tight-knit place. It's hard to be a stranger here. Our sense of community binds us to get closer together than any color or creed. This village really does feel like one big family. It's like everyone just knows each other. It almost feels like home to me, too.
Whoa, that huge thing's turning just from the wind?
Yeah, it's a windmill.
I've never seen one of these up close in person before.
You know, I've never seen a windmill in person either. Are you the other person that I theoretically could talk to about it? I think so, but also the game's not gonna let me. If you wouldn't mind checking with Motona and Mayor Wang. That's the other person I need to talk to.
Hello. Thank you.
I can't buy buckwheat cookies without money.
What do you need?
Do I even have a good amount of Sepith? Some. Customize slots. I do not have enough to open. Maybe some of hers. Well, maybe not being able to open anything. I can open up that one. Okay, I'm low on, I believe that's Space Elemental Sepith. Well, sure, we'll give you access here. Making it so that everybody can cast at least a basic healing spell is probably a good idea. Do I want to give him another? Yeah. Oh, and I have the ability to open one person's slot. Yeah, we'll give that to you, sure. And we'll go Hydro Cannon for the other. Sounds like a plan, chat. Now I can see what plugins I can buy from you. Acid Cloud, Icicle Hammer, Forte. Sorry, I already have Forte. Abyssal Flame. Why is this lit up? Hi, Anna. How's it going today? I don't have the money for most of these, but that's fine. And by most, I mean any of them.
Thanks. Okay.
I guess No, I'll hold off until I've met the mayor. Are you the mayor? No. Where's the mayor? Where's the mayor's house? Maybe on the hillside? Should save after menuing, otherwise you gotta do it all and it's a bitch. You know what? That's fair. Appreciated. Don't forget to save your game, chat. If you're playing a video game with me on in the background and you can hear me, save your game right now.
Not this way.
Those are just up ahead. We gotta, no reason to go that way. I thought that would be the way to the mayor's house. I thought maybe he lives up on the hill. I gotta find the mayor so we can learn how to make soba noodles. I was about to say yakisoba, and I'm like, that ain't right. There you are. Hi, mayor. Been on Horizon a little today, but you were super ADD and a little distracted for video games. Understandable.
Let me ask you something.
Ah, is this about Giovanna's soba efforts? No, that's not a good voice for you. I'm sorry to hear she's having trouble with it, but I do appreciate you for helping her. I hope she gets the recipe just right. I hope so too. You're about to go out to celebrate a friend's birthday. Happy birthday to them! I had my birthday last week. That being said, as for how my day has been, it's been well. I've had a rough day at work, but other than that, I get to come here, play this, learn a brand new system, which is still fun to learn. God damn it, Crimson. Well, the field's not my forte, but I make sure I always do the job right. You can leave it to us. So far, I'm not hating it. The controls are a little getting used to. And also, now that I've learned that I can turn Mare off, I do not need to hear her talk every time I change a menu slightly. Every 5 seconds in combat, I'm trying to think through what my turn should be, and just 30 times I'm like, shut the fuck up, please. Yeah, that's the spirit, young man. As for the soba, I can give you some insight on the sauce if you'd like. My mother was born quite far to the east. She became skilled at preparing their cuisine growing up. From what I remember, soba sauce is made by first preparing a base soup stock, then adding the flavor of choice to it. Huh, can you tell us more? The flavoring is a blend of various spices and sauces, usually local to the area. When the blend is finished, you mix it into the soup stock. Soba stock would traditionally use kelp or dried bonitos, to my knowledge. But there are many other bases you can use, dried vegetables, mushrooms, sardines, and the like. Really anything goes, so long as it tastes good. So you can personalize the flavor of the soba that way. I see. But kelp and bonito don't appear to be common ingredients here. At least I'm not particularly familiar with them. Probably bigger out in the east. I see. We can probably use stuff more common around here instead. So what should we make the soup stock out of? Giovanna mentioned basil? Basil would work in a pinch, sure. But I'm thinking if we want to make the soba pop, we should get something stronger. Seafood's a good bet. We'll just need something we can find around here. Shrimp, maybe? Think we could get some of that? Haha! As it so happens, some of our merchants do carry that. Shrimp is common in Eastern cuisine, so you should be able to find some from the specialty merchants. I think I have some in my house, in fact. If you'd like it, you need only ask. Perfect. Hopefully we don't gotta raid your pantry, but if we do, we'll let you know. Nice. Our ingredients are secured. Secured indeed. Mission accomplished. Thank you for your help, Mr. Mayor Wang. Oh, my pleasure. I see some wonderful soba in my future. Okay, that should be good enough. I think we have a good grasp on the subject now. So, do we go back to Giovanna's now? Actually, I think we're still missing something. Oh, and what would that be? Secret spice, that's what. You subbed the annoying ones that you had on a future party member in for Rufus, because Rufus is hot and has an attractive voice. I didn't know that Rufus was an option, but I'm just gonna turn them off entirely. That sounds like a much, much better option to me. Nothing wrong with sticking to the basics, but I say if we're making our own, we gotta put a little spin on it. Something off the beaten path, Ah, okay, okay. Maybe something that grows around here. How about local plants? Could probably find some stuff down by the creek. I'm not sure what you mean, but you sound really confident about it, so I trust you on this one. Cool. If we don't find anything, no biggie. When ready, return to Giovanna. Some are good. I like future core called Pokeli. Cute, naive voice. Fair. Ooh. Fortunately, I don't need to leave the village. Or maybe that's unfortunate. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, look at this right here. It's a weed or something? Is that even edible? Mare is the best, but her voice is not the best. I don't even know if it's necessarily her voice or just the fact that she is constantly talking. I don't believe I've seen a plant like this before. Yeah, this here is what's called a fresh ingredient. City slickers, take note. They ain't common in the Central East, so I imagine you don't see any out here, any out there either. Probably not. Van took the plant by the stem and plucked it. Now, Far Eastern spice recalls for wasabi. And while this ain't the same thing, it's still called mountain wasabi for a good reason. Backs a hell of a kick. So yeah, this'll do just fine. You shred this up, grind it into a paste, and bam! Instant winner. I see. So this is what raw horseradish looks like. Interesting. So is it similar to other kinds of radishes? Oh boy! You don't want to eat this like other radishes, no. Might as well kiss your tongue goodbye if you do. Is it really that strong? I'm not a picky eater, you know. I can take it. Now I'm eager to try horseradish and soba noodles both. I think that about does it then. Let's bring Giovanna up to speed. Obtained horseradish. When ready, return to Giovanna. They said something about being able to buy the other ingredient. Probably at the shop right in front of her. I don't believe any of these were the item that they mentioned. Ingredients are secured. Shrimp. Right. Let's see if I can find shrimp before I just go to the, go to Giovanna.
Take as long as you need.
Do you have shrimp? You do not.
I'll be waiting for you.
Daily goods flocking.
Hello?
You have the newspaper, but no shrimp? Already bought the paper, old man. Well, if I can't buy shrimp at any of the shops, I guess I gotta go back to Giovanna. Yo-ho, we picked up a lot of stuff from the villagers. Oh, thank you very much. If possible, I'd like to try to make another batch, and you can guide me as I'm making them. Would that work for you? Sure. Sure thing. Thank you. Let's move to my kitchen. Oh, heavens, I forgot. My house is just a mess right now. I'm sorry, could you give me just a minute to clean up? What timing? If you're in need of a kitchen, mine is ready and waiting. Ah, Mayor Wang. Thought I'd stop by and see how things were going. Glad that I did. Best to strike while the iron is hot, no? You'd be welcome to use my kitchen instead of cleaning yours up first. Oh, thank you so much. I'll gladly accept. Let's head for the mayor's house then. I just need to stop by my house real quick to grab some cookware and ingredients. Sure. I'll help you carry whatever you need. This is getting really exciting. I do look forward to these noodles we'll make. Are we gonna get the recipe for it too? Is that our real reward? Well, make sure to make yourselves at home. My husband told me you'll be borrowing our kitchen. Help yourselves to whatever you might need. We'll be upstairs if you need anything from us. Don't hesitate to bug us if you run into trouble. I'm looking forward to seeing how your noodles come out. Thank you both so much. I promise they'll be worth the wait. Now then, we have the ingredients and we have the kitchen and we have the ingredients. All that's left is to put it all together. My brain read ahead and I was like, we have the ingredients and we have the ingredients. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Do let me know if anything seems off to you. I'm counting on you. Sounds good. Glad to help. Ooh, I can't wait. So first and foremost, the dough. I remember that you can use 100% buckwheat, or you can substitute wheat to make a ratio of your choosing. At the time, I figured, well, the more buckwheat, the merrier, so I just went all in with it. So you went for 100%? I did, yes. Should we stick with 100% dough then? Well, she said it didn't work last time. Buck the trend. Let's go 80-20. Not to be pushy, but I think a lower ratio would be better, like 80-20. Latono was telling me about how 100% dough is really tricky to work with. Tries out before you know it. So adding some standard wheat into the mix should help you when you're kneading it. I see. Well, that does make sense. Let's go ahead and do 80% buckwheat then. No what, Crimson? Now to knead it. Oh goodness, you're right. It's so much more hydrated than before. This is much easier. Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna pick. Don't worry. I'm doing my best to remember things, although sometimes I don't. So I appreciate the attempt to help. This should hold up better when I cut it. I think the ratio really was the secret. Smells good, too. It's looking great already. I'm excited to see the completed dish. Right, on to the sauce now. I think the stock was where I went wrong last time. I tried using basil and it didn't turn out very well. What would you recommend instead? Try some veggies? No, go with the shrimp. Let's try using shrimp this time. Mayor said he had some in his pantry. Don't imagine they'll have a problem with us borrowing some as long as we offer them a bowl. Shrimp? Ah, I see. Let's try that then. I'll go and find the shrimp for her. I'll keep an eye on the pot when it starts boiling. Van and company made themselves busy helping Giovanna with the noodles. Under their watchful eyes, the dish was finally assembled. Aha! Now this is superb. The smell alone makes my mouth water. These are proper soba noodles. I've never had them before, but they look scrumptious. I'm flattered. I couldn't have done it without all your help. Now let's see how it tastes, shall we? Hell yeah, man. I'm starving. Thank you for treating us. Thanks. Van and company dug right in. Oh, wow. It tastes really funny, but in a good way. It's delicious. Can I have seconds, please? You need to finish what's in the bowl. Oh, yeah. The hint of shrimp with that earthy tone from the buckwheat, that right there is a winner. 5 stars. I'd wolf them down again. I can really taste the natural flavors in this dish. This is almost like a sample of the entire region. You mentioned this was a Far Eastern recipe? This stands out even among them. It's unlike anything I've ever eaten before. I really wasn't expecting the flavor profile to be so complex. It turned out simply wonderful. This does bring me back. The taste is always so comforting to me, no matter how long I go between bowls. I dare say you've mastered this recipe. Make sure you try some of the horseradish too, eh? It's freshly shredded, so it'll really light up your taste buds. Oh, good point. I might as well give it a try. I wonder how it might complement the noodles. You told us just a little bit, right? I don't see the harm in adding a little more. I can take the spiciest of Central Eastern recipes, so this'll be a cake. Anya's and Feri decided to try the horseradish with their noodles. is that? It's not just spicy. I can't even taste the noodles anymore. I really don't like that. I prefer the noodles by themselves. Goodness, this is strong indeed. I imagine that's to do with how fresh it is. It's acidic at first, but the aftertaste is quite pleasant. I can see the appeal, it's just an acquired taste. Yep, it's a very mature flavor. Not for the faint of heart, but once you try it, it hooks you. You don't like it though? That ain't a problem. You can just have it as is instead. The buckwheat's plenty flavorful on its own. Why do I feel like I just lost a fight? I mean, you kinda did, Angie, or not Angie, Feri. We have an Anya's, not an Angie, and either way, this isn't her. Van is quite the seasoned eater, isn't he? There's something admirable about that. Appetites thoroughly whetted, the group made quick work of their soba noodles. Thank you all so much. I'm glad I was able to do the recipe justice. Now I just need to practice it so that come festival time, they'll taste even better. Looking forward to it. I'm glad that I got to try Far Eastern cuisine for myself. This was really delicious. Angie would be thrilled to be mistaken for a girl like Feri. Thank you so much for the meal, Giovanna.
All in a day's work.
Feast from the east.
Love to see it.
2 SP!
Reward deposited.
And $1,000. Though we got a point in law. Boo! I don't really want to go skipping quests just because they give me law and not chaos. But anytime I'm given the choice, chat, I will pick the chaotic option if I can figure out which one it is.
So long.
100% of the time, I will pick a chaos if I can. Five side quests. And I've got 5 different drivers. You were also a chaos person? Wonderful. I'm sorry, how many of those have I done? 7? Damn. I don't think it really affects anything if you just do chaos. I don't know if it does or not. Without spoilers, you need to do some law for an interesting thing. Well, I'm planning on doing all of the side quests, unless I miss one by accident, which is entirely possible. But, yeah, as long as they have enough law-exclusive side quests,
Right.
I will just get there eventually. I think it affects some stuff for certain ones. Yeah, I usually do most everything. Daybreak 2 and Horizon, you can go full into whatever you want. Good. Good. So you were the guys who saved those passengers? You have my thanks. No prob. Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Trying to look into the attack myself. I see. I do appreciate your help, but I'm not sure I want to get wrapped up in that whole situation myself. Oh, you'll be fine. Real jiffy, I promise. You play Grey Chaos? Cool. Honestly, I'm usually a goody two-shoes when it comes to games like this. But considering that we already played goody two-shoes for the first 10 games, a little bit of chaos isn't a terrible idea. If you dye Anya's hair black, she would look like Tifa. Kind of? In full disclosure here, we're acting on the authority of a certain intelligence department. What? You don't mean the CID? Shh! Let's just say I got the big boys on speed dial. At least one member, yeah. Van is your favorite protagonist. I wonder if you'll feel the same. Who knows? Maybe. Wait, what is he talking about? He's very good at stretching the truth. He's not technically lying, but... Well, I suppose it won't kill me. What do you want to ask about? Right, so we're looking into this band of Jaegers that blew through town maybe 10-ish days ago? We were thinking they may have come back recently. You seen anything that fits their description? Actually, I do recall bumping into a shady woman loitering around here. She was in the area, alone, on my patrol 3 nights ago. I saw her again the following night. That has to be her. You said she was alone? She was, yeah. I found that strange myself. And that she only showed up at night made her even more suspicious. I see. Do you know what her motive may have been? I can't say for certain. None of the villagers reported assaults or stolen goods at the time. And it's not unheard of for Jaegers to stop here for supplies. I don't see any criminal intent in her behavior, suspicious though it was. Fair enough. I guess she stands out just by being a Jaeger, even if she ain't causing trouble. What we do know now is that she came back twice. Well after her unit came through. That she did.
Off we go.
I can kind of see it. Just the long hair. Do I have a hair costume for her? Yes, but not one that's actually able to change it black. Actually, speaking of costumes, I haven't seen her costumes yet. Ooh, priestess garb? Is this the same thing? Oh, this is the same thing without the headrest. Swimsuit. Swimsuit without the jacket. School uniform. Outfit Feri would have worn had she attended Aramis. Except this isn't green. I thought Aramis's uniforms were green, chat. Frey's normal outfit with United colors. That coloration looks good too. I think I am just gonna stick to default costumes since I'm still getting used to these characters. What about hair color? If we do that plus that, not bad. Oh yeah, I guess that would make sense. Anna, if she's would be a middle schooler instead of a high schooler, since she's 13. Not quite in high school though, getting ready for it for sure.
Why,
Was there anything here?
hello.
Yes, I can buy a buckwheat cookie, and then eventually I'll eat that and get 155 gourmet points.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Love Van's look in this game, but the bell bottoms are not it. You know what? That's fair. No, other shop. Other way to this shop.
Take as long as you need.
Oh, I don't have enough to buy all of it.
I'll be waiting for you.
I want all the things. Have I ran into a certain character? You're gonna have to be more specific there, Anna. Bracer affiliated? You mean Elaine? We ran into Elaine, yes. Or Elena. And Zin? Or, sorry, Jin? I guess is how they're pronouncing it. Ah, sorry. It's just lost in thought there. Now, I don't think I've seen you around. Are you a traveler? Or did I just forget your face? Oh, don't mind us, Pops. We're just asking around about some stuff. Not Elaine or Jin. No? I think those are the only two bracers that I've met so far. You remember anything about a group of Jaegers who stopped by a while back? Jaegers? Well, yes, that does ring a bell. Some of them came by the shop, I think. That was a week before. Oh, no, never mind. I think that was someone else. The more I try to remember, the more foggy it gets. I don't think it'll be much help. Sorry. Crimson knows that I have not met who you're talking about. Nah, don't sweat it. We'll loop back with you later. Sometimes it just pops back into your head like that, you know? I'm sorry, young'un. I'm just too much of an old fogey to remember things clearly.
Hello?
What do you have for sale? I don't know. How much does this cost? 4,000.
So long.
It's a tear bomb.
Well,
Understandable. Apollo chess. Clearly you meant Apollo chess. You like Dingo? I don't mind Dingo so far. He seems nice. Seems cool. His quote-unquote self-proclaimed rival absolutely just wants to fuck him. Hi, Frost. Right, I need to regular talk to you. Welcome. Oh, you must be those travelers I've heard about. How can I help you? Anything you need done with your ordnance? Maintenance, maybe? You just leave it to me. I'm no greenhorn, despite what the boss says. Thanks. We might hit you up for that in a bit, but right now I want to ask you some questions. You recall seeing the brand of Jaegers come by around 10 days ago? Jaegers? Actually, yeah. I think I saw the boss talking to this Jaeger-looking girl. That would have been, what, the night before last? Yeah, pretty sure. You'll have to remember to tell you about one of your favorite lines that Dingo says later. Don't tell me yet. I'm guessing she needed more work done on her weapon, or some supplies maybe? No, I think it might have been something else. She asked to borrow our truck. So I think she was doing some hauling that night. Hauling what? I don't know. Yeah, that is odd. Coming out alone under the cover of darkness just to haul stuff around? I know, right? It made me awfully curious. At the time, I thought, like, maybe she just needs some tools or equipment or something? The line is, Oi, my name is Dingo and I ate a baby. Absolutely, Frost. That sounds very accurate. Maybe for fixing up their guns or other stuff. Good to know, thanks. The people at the inn said she came through 3 days ago. But then she came back the following night because she talked to the factory boss the night before last.
All right, let's go monster hunting.
Okay.
To the highway
Monster
we
hunting?
go.
shouldn't we talk to some more people before we head out?
Nah, we've gotten every scrap of info they have to give.
That's fair. Started the first basil. And thank you, Frost,
I hope that
for
bus
the
makes it back safe and sound.
for the compliment about my accent. Thief! Thief! He stole my bike, the bastard! Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay now. This guy came walking up to me just now, middle-aged, but I couldn't really catch his face. He muttered something about needing to get away in a hurry and then just nicked my bike. Son of a... It's more than a bike to me. He's gonna pay for this. That's just... incorrigible. Dan, we should give chase. But wait, wouldn't this count as a job? Do we need to get an agreement first? Normally, this be police work. Normally. But who knows how long their response time might be. We're right here, and they're not. Yo, got a sec? We're a group called Dark Ride Solutions. I can get your bike back for a price. What kind of price? Oh, you're the ones who saved the bus from those monsters, aren't you? Then, yes, please. I'll hire you. That bike means the world to me. We've crisscrossed the whole country together on my fishing trips. Fishing! Though it sounds like there's no fishing in this game. If you can catch up to him and get it back, then I'll pay you whatever you want. I don't have much, but I won't have anything without my bike. Let's then. Well, huh? I was thinking about scouring the highway anyway. Convenient little excuse we've got here. Let's hit the road, gang. Might still be able to catch him on foot. Maybe. Okay. Let's be off.
Okay, time to get to work.
Look at you two talking about Horizon in a way that I don't understand any of it. Well, maybe not that I don't understand any of it. I can figure out what Tharbad is based on what you're saying. But I've never been there. This road is surrounded by so much natural beauty. And the air is so crisp and fresh here. Trees swaying in the wind. It's too bad the monsters here and there are spoiling such lovely scenery. On the plus side, they don't seem as riled up as they did when they attacked the bus. As long as we don't go out of our way to provoke them, I don't think there'll be a problem. I agree. Just be aware that could change at any moment. Frost, the problem with having AOD here to ban the spoils is that he would be spoiling himself by being here, which is a little problematic. Thank you for the 50 Mira, Anna. I don't think that enough time has passed since the bus incident for us to let our guards down here. Stay alert. We will. I get a girl with a gun. You can now change party formation from the status in the main menu. Up, down, X to reorder them. Formations can be changed via the Tactics tab. Open the Tactics from the main menu. Square to change battle commands. Field battle, command battle, set where these characters are at the start of command battle. Change formation, select the leader. So we come in here, change combat directions, no. Party order. Attack the enemy, the leader is attacking. When the charge of deployed characters will start combat from where they are positioned. During event battles, characters will start from the optimal distance. Totally won't ban Frost. One of the reasons we haven't made you a mod, Crimson. Make you a mod because it's funnier. No, I'm not doing it. Approach either the enemy closest to the leader or the one being targeted. Put distance between the enemy and the closest to the leader and the one being targeted. I also would like for you to be focused in the rear. And then you can be focused frontline. Cool. So you say, Crimson.
I'll take it from here. Beginning combat. Fire! Now, let's make the first
Come on,
move.
you snooze, you lose.
Aw, you hear that, chat? Oh, you don't? That's the point.
Time to go all
Hi, Nova. Thank you for lurking. I get it.
There.
perfect chance.
Again, controls are... take some getting used to.
Keep it up. It's working. Here I go.
Muscle memory is a thing that exists. Still not close enough to attack? Okay, fine.
Time to go all out. If you could.
Chrono Impact.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, man.
If you're really going to be leaving Frost, I hope you have a good day. And if you stick around, I'll be happy for that too. I want you guys to be happy. Although half the time you are just talking about each other. And not in good ways.
Now, let's make the first move.
If that makes sense.
This'll hurt.
Yeah.
This'll hurt.
It's working.
You're crushed. Nice. Moving on up.
Take it from here. Ha. That looks like a nice chest.
It is a nice looking chest. Ooh, Tira Bomb? Heck yeah.
Let's get to work.
Right there. Now, let's make the first move. Yeah. We'll be lightning quick.
Need to double check what these abilities even do. Display details. There we go. Short cone, medium, slow. Oh, can slow?
Target locked.
Sure.
So, what's the
Beautiful.
verdict? Find anything strange?
Nice.
Nope,
That went great.
nothing that fit the
You're a
hunter's
true
description anyway.
professional, then. Let's try searching around just a little more.
Yeah. 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 Right there. Right there.
Now, let's finish the job.
Yeah.
You know, Van, if you were attacking more, this guy might be closer to dead by now.
Right there. Flinch down. Hot wheel be lightning quick.
Vissel Flame?
Flames.
Yes. Can I get close enough to use Glow Hammer on you?
Going
No.
all in.
I can, however. Can I get both of you?
Time to go all
All you on Yankees.
No, I cannot.
Here I come. Ha! Ben! No! There!
And you're gone.
My move now.
Oh, you silly axe beak.
Think fast.
Right now, Van is the closest thing I've got to a tank. And frankly, that's okay.
Time to go all out.
Can we seal you? Yes, we can. Wait, how close do I need to be to hit you with my gun?
Stop.
About that close. Got it.
There!
Well, he said he was going to be gone.
I'll take you on. Ha!
Take that.
Ha!
All you on yes.
First done.
Just blocking each other. Okay.
Random light. White heel.
Thanks,
you.
pal.
Perfect chance. This'll hurt.
Side attack.
Slice.
A chance.
There we go.
Beautiful.
You
Okay.
picked the wrong guy to fight.
You can
I'm on.
what, Van?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just have more damage. Well, we definitely have more damage as Van. Oh shit.
I'll take you on. What should I do?
White heel.
Random light. White heel.
Thanks, pal.
Ben!
Pull out all the stuff.
You are targeting yourself, right, Van? Well, you definitely are being targeted with a tear now.
All you want.
Here goes.
I don't know why they decided to make tear the name of their healing spell, chat.
Activating drive.
It is, however, quite funny to say that you're crying to heal.
Keep it up.
Zypher, eat this.
Huzzah!
They're stunned.
Ha!
Is this gonna finish it off?
Here goes.
Not quite.
This'll hurt. Here I go.
Can hit 2 with that. Perfect.
Bring it on.
Keep it up. It's
You're not wrong, Crimson. It does have media. Media?
time to go all out.
I don't quite make that same confusion-based thing.
There we go. We're down.
Just on account of you learn dia before media. I also don't pronounce it media like you apparently do.
It should be safe for now.
Nice job, Agnes.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Yeah. We're not done yet.
Now, let's finish the job.
Can we deal enough? Not enough to kill. Any of them, actually.
Time to go all out.
Kira and Kiraga, those are always good. Those are, in fact, Final Fantasy did have a really good naming convention for their spells. The Aga, Aja.
A chance. What should I do?
We
Going all in.
should do this.
Here I come. Ha!
We even got an Aqua Impact. Not that it really helps much, but we got it.
This'll hurt. Good luck.
Can I hit side on both of you? I can.
There you are. Slice.
Ice Spell in Final Fantasy, Blizzard.
Bring it on.
Oh, the Ice Spell in Persona / Shin Megami Tensei was Bufu.
All you, Agnes.
There. Ha! Then. I'm stronger than ever.
Yeah, level 8.
Glad that worked out okay.
Got one of every Sepith. I've realized now why I'm not getting
Now, let's
very much Sepith. Apparently we can pick up the items after we're in battle.
time to go
Miragi?
all out.
Not even Miragi Dine? Standard Miragi?
Keep it up. It's working.
Wait, I attacked from the back instead of the side. Oh well.
Hit 'em fast, Feri.
Yes, sir.
This'll hurt. There you are. Slice. That one felt pretty good. You did wonderful, Fairy.
Enemies just don't drop a ton of Sepith in this game. At least not right now.
We can win right now.
One more.
Dang, I keep wanting you to... Ah!
It's done. There. Gotcha. You picked
That
the
is
wrong
true.
guy.
Miragi is learned relatively early on for most personas.
Enemy mad. Want to hear him out? I'm on it.
I mean, kinda, yeah. That's why I'm fighting right now.
Got a whole slew of them.
That RB.
Your crush.
Get
All
several
you,
of them.
Agnes.
Yeah, she does. It is a pretty solid fire
Going
damage,
all in.
too. Where are you, Van? There you are.
Grab the light. White heel.
Thanks, pal.
I'll round them up and scatter them.
We're gonna burn everyone.
Give me power. Yeah. You're finished. Take this. Rampage.
A chance.
Oh.
This'll hurt.
Aerial Buster.
Back damage.
All you
Oh,
on
didn't
this.
kill. Did not kill.
Activating drive.
Can we stun you in time?
Activating drive.
Guessing probably not, but it doesn't hurt to check.
This'll hurt.
This is also a B base or B base damage attack, so ooh, guaranteed crit and a zero,
Going all in.
excuse me, 0 EP turn.
Yeah. Feri. There. Yes.
There we go.
I won't stop here.
That's some good Sepith chat. What did I get here? Oh, 5,000 damage. Sounds good. Some Sepith mass for that. Oh, Taurus. You know, it says that I can change holocore, but I can't actually change my holocore. I should probably actually put some things in here. I can't put anything in that one, chat. I can put several things into this one. What can I put in here? Mind one? Sure. Chance of additional damage when using Mirage attack arts. Don't have enough points for quick start. Chance of getting quick when deploying shards. I don't have enough. Won't have enough points for anything. Might as well, though.
Ooh, a treasure chest. Right. I'm on it. Right there. Right there.
This could get tricky with so many.
One more.
Low defense monsters like these, I will absolutely love to take Feri into battle for.
Really using it.
Can I use items mid-battle? I think so.
Right there. Clinched.
Next.
Hey, we got a perfect dodge.
We can win right now. We'll be lightning quick.
I'm sorry, you got into God bless America, chat.
Going all in.
Keep it up. It's working.
Flames.
Okay, never mind. He's not actually going to be going in early enough.
Going all in.
How about over here?
Activating
You're going to be
drive.
going even
This'll
sooner.
hurt.
fast.
Coring bullets. Get extra weak damage or weakness damage.
Hit him fast, Feri.
I won't lose. Grab the light. White heel.
Thanks, pal. A chance. Hit him fast, Feri.
Triple SCLM.
There.
Yes.
They're down.
Perfect chance. Flames.
Zypher activate. There.
Ow, rude. Beautiful.
I can live with this. You were a great help on yes.
Hold on, there's a chest over here. Reviving bomb. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Let's get to work.
Right there.
Now, let's finish the job.
Something in my brain, or something about this in my brain reminds me of actual Monster Hunter. Specifically with how I played dual blades in that game.
Next.
Now, let's make the first move. Yeah.
I don't know, it looks like we're already making the first move here. Rapid burst for slow or heat edge for the burn?
This'll hurt. It's working.
Considering your super... I was about to say super effective. Super affected
Here I go.
by burn, but...
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
I appreciate you saying him as though I'm supposed to know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, we'll go for an Abyssal Flame here. It's a surprise!
Got your number.
Oh, we do
Chance.
counterattack on a miss.
This'll hurt. Take that.
Perfect chance.
She did not counterattack. What the hell, video game?
Chance. Here goes.
Beautiful. How much health did we gain?
I can live with this.
Nice job,
Not very
Anya.
much. How's it going, Nightwolf?
Here
What
goes.
is happening? So a little bit of my own life. I got back into Kingdom Hearts 3 the other day.
Beginning to
I didn't get too far. Currently,
we can win right now.
I am up to Monstropolis.
Take. There.
Yeah, I did tell you that earlier, Crimson, but not everybody in chat has heard this story. Actually, I don't even have that much of a story to tell, but
Battle finished.
like one of the
Turning on ahead.
earlier bosses that I recall being a little bit difficult on my first playthrough just wasn't.
Gotcha. It's done.
Now, let's make the first move.
Was it really the shortest one, Nightwolf? I figured that like one of the portable games would have been shorter,
Let's keep moving
just like
ahead.
any of the handhelds. Prevents blind. Also, I liked Kingdom Hearts 3. I never played it a second time after Remind came out, but I did like the game.
Gotcha. Now, let's finish the job.
Oh shit.
Guess I've gotten rusty.
Oh boy.
I'll take you on.
Wait, that still spent the S boost? Oh no, chat.
I need to rest up.
I suppose this heals ailments and stat down. Does not cure KO. Item.
There.
I owe you one.
Feri.
Oh, I'm enjoying it. I've mentioned that I've played the game before, so it's not exactly my first playthrough or anything. I just never played Remind. Never really did any of the Remind stuff, so
You'll pay.
I
for
know that most of that is towards the end of the game, with probably a few scenes sprinkled in
This'll
throughout.
hurt.
Flames protect
Right, you
us.
have no CP because you just got back from being not alive for a little bit.
Cypher activate.
Time to go all out. Activating
Eat
drive.
this.
Oh yes, Yeetus
All
Vanitas.
you on, yes.
They throw Vanitas through the doors. Yeah, that's a great scene.
This'll hurt. Good luck.
Nobody else is here to take,
You are.
or for me to possibly sneak into the same attack. Which is both a terrible thing and a good thing.
Activating drive.
And when he gets dissed by a toy, yeah.
There.
All you on, yes.
I also really like that. I laughed even harder the most recent playthrough than I did on my first playthrough.
Now.
Whatever you have to say about me, I don't care.
Stronger than ever.
It's great. Even worse when you know his backstory from Dark Road. Fair. Alrighty.
I'm on it.
Gotcha. It's done.
Now, let's make the first move. There.
Well then.
Well, that was
away
a
we go.
short fight.
There. Take this done.
Now, let's make the first move. Glad that worked out okay.
Same.
That looks like a nice chest.
One person that loved young Xehanort, or that loved Xehanort, and it was Ericus. True. Rot. Oh, it's the, it's a quartz. For some reason, I thought it was an accessory. I'm like, how does this, what? Gonna lose. I didn't even have a quick start in the first place. Yeah, you can have that. I'll put action 1 on. Right, because it's on the attack line instead of the extra line. It's an attack effect now. Instead. Oh, right. Gotta pay attention to which line everything is on. I love it, chat. I love it so much. I love seeing them as their younger selves at the end. He's been redeemed. Yeah. That was also very nice. I'll give you back your break 1. Can I put anything here? Yeah, we can put a defense there. I'm surprised I didn't put that there last time. Okay, we now have a decent amount of Sepith for everybody. So I'm sure next time we go into town, I can open up at least a couple of slots. Calming potpourri. Oh, hey, look, a bike, chat. Do you think this is that man's stolen bicycle? That's what I'd put my money on. I'm sure it sure wasn't here when we passed in the truck. It looks to be partially damaged, unfortunately. But at least we can recover it for him. Now I'm just curious what happened to the man who stole it. Yeah, the owner told us the thief said he mentioned needing to run away from something, didn't he? And why would he just discard it here? I'm guessing something happened that they weren't counting on. This might be a peaceful area, but there's still monsters around. It ain't hard to guess what could have happened. That sounded like a wolf howling. It's just a guy making howling noises. I can sense a bunch of monsters around a single point a little ways away. Do you think the bicycle thief is under attack? Could be. Let's get a move on in the direction where we heard the howl from. Think we need to speak with the thief before we can call this case closed. Let's hurry! Damn, they're gonna make me go and actually rescue the thief instead of just being like, well, we found the bike. Here you go, sir. Well, this is some mess. It looks like they're fighting over who gets to eat him. What? Who are you? Oh, like I care who you are. Just help me, please! They just came for me all of a sudden. They're gonna have me for... Keep your voice down, you'll just provoke them. Yeah, it is. I didn't catch the name. But it's a good song. Eek! Are you okay? Not more wolves. Unreasonable beast, thank you. There's something off about him. Oh, half the wolves just ran away. Grrr. Looks like the other half aren't gonna back down so easily, though. Something's really got them in a frenzy. And just look how red their eyes are. I want to know what's happened to make them this way, but they aren't gonna wait for us to find out. At least we don't have to deal with as many of them as I thought. Let's do this.
I'll take you on.
Hurt the chance! This'll hurt!
Can heat edge
Going all in.
from here.
Feri! Here I go!
Get a little bonus.
A chance!
You know what? Throwing Feri under the bus like that may not have been the smartest of plays, chat.
What should I do? Activating
We'll go ahead and do that. Hit all 3 of them with coin bullets.
Take this.
there!
You know, the line arts have been... well, not line arts. Line crafts
What should I do?
have been far more powerful than I seem to recall them being in Reverie.
Yeah! It's for the best! Then!
Damage down, hate up.
It's working!
Hit him fast, Feri.
Keep it up. It's working. This'll
Can I hit you
hurt.
both from the side? Yes, I can.
There you are.
Missed them both? I guess she was blinded, wasn't she?
I won't lose.
Will any of them get the chance to move before her turn?
Flames protect us.
Sure, we'll shoot at the one in the middle. Okay. Unless my craft secretly can knock back,
This'll
I
hurt.
don't think they can.
Take that.
No.
A chance. What should I do?
I think we'll once again use Glow Hammer on the guaranteed crit turn. Refill our EP a little bit. I feel like this screen should just always be on up chat.
Time to go all out.
I don't have the CP, that's why.
Keep it up. It's working. Huh? It's the end of the line. Yeah. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
Beautiful. Oh. Not enough damage to Oko. Or to finish it off.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up. It's working. No.
There you go.
I won't stop here.
Phew. That takes care of them. I apologize if I'm wrong, but did you recently steal a bicycle? If you did, fuck you, you're a piece of shit. Also, we'd like to ask you a few questions. Yeah, that's me. Go ahead, I'm not gonna try to fight you. Oh, I recognize that. What was that? Between the wolves that attacked that bus and the ones we just had to fight, something's definitely not right here. It's like they're being controlled by fear somehow. I can't just put my finger on it. Are you alright, Van? We still haven't questioned our suspect. Oh, right. We're Arkwright Solutions. We're here on behalf of the guy who had his bike stolen. We managed to recover it, but I don't think just getting that back is going to satisfy our client. Why'd you steal it at all? Come on, fess up. What? No, don't play dumb with me. There's no way you're here on behalf of that guy. You came out to Crayola to shake some mirror out of me, didn't you? What are you talking about? Do you know him, Van? Nope. Never even met him before. What's going on? What? That's what I want to know. Then you're not a debt collector from the companies I owe money to? Really? Nope. We're Arkwright Solutions. Just like I said. I'm not gonna say we never do debt collection work, but we haven't been asked to come for you, that's for sure. Oh, Adios, what a relief. I did all that for nothing. So the reason you stole that bicycle was because you assumed Van was a debt collector and wanted to run away from him? Yeah, I borrowed a lot of money from a bunch of different places over the years. It's gotten to the point where I'm too deep in to get out. So I figured my only hope was to flee abroad. That's how I ended up on that bus. But I saw you as soon as we arrived in Crayola, and I could tell you were a pro. I was convinced you had to be someone who'd come to collect my debts. After that, I just was looking for an opportunity to flee as far away as possible. And when that opportunity presented itself, you stole some guy's bike and rode off. Only to get surrounded by monsters immediately after. Well, I'm glad we were able to clear that misunderstanding up between us. How about we go back to the village for now, then? There's no guaranteeing that the monsters won't come for us, and we need to return that bicycle to its owner. I think that's a good idea. Don't try and run away from us again, you hear? I won't. I doubt I could escape from you guys, even if I wanted to. Then off we go! I like how Feri is just like, yes, I am part of Arkwright Solutions. As though we've added her to the team already. And like, she's a part of our team currently, but she's a client. She is not a part of the staff. Massive impure sepith. Feri. Anyez is a part of the team. Feri is not. That's what I just said, Crimson. I corrected myself. Hey, is everyone alright? Kyle, I didn't expect you to leave the village. You really were sweating over that bike, huh? Though I'd be the same if it were my truck, so I can't say I don't get how you feel. I think that about sums up all that happened. Your bicycle is now officially back in your hands, even if it's a little worse for wear. Phew! Thank you so much. I'm just happy to have it back. I'm glad we were able to help you. Oh, right. I need to ask how much you charge. Hope I've got enough to cover your costs. If it'll cost more than about 20,000 Mira, I might need to pay in installments. We don't charge anywhere near that. We're not here to rip you off, you know. We're a little more expensive than the Brazier Guild, but we only charge for time spent and necessary expenses. You know what? That's fair. Really? What a relief. You're clearly really good at what you do, so I thought you'd charge an arm and a leg. I'll make sure to wire your money later then. Right. Then it's time to talk about what to do to our friend here. About our friend here. How do you want to handle this? If you've got any requests, we're all ears. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for stealing it. It was all just a stupid misunderstanding on my part. I know. How about I play these guys in your place? It might take me a while to gather the money, though. So please give a guy a break. Well, if he means what he says, my heart says to forgive him. Feels like he shouldn't get off almost completely scot-free after stealing someone's property, though. You don't have any good ideas on what to do in a situation like this, do you? Oh, no. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I know how we'd handle it as warriors, but I know it's not the same here. You're like, yeah, we just rip off an arm and call it a day. How about we have him sign some kind of legally binding document? I suspect there's an even better way of handling this, though. We're dealing with a guy who's already on the run from his debts. If we go soft on him, he's not going to take this seriously. One option is to just hand him in to the authorities and do this by the book. No. Kind of bugs me to leave the client's bike damaged too. That's not fair on him at all. Maybe we could have the thief work here in town to raise the money to repair it? What should we do? See, both of these feel like somewhat goody two-shoes options. Though we're not talking good versus bad. We're talking law versus chaos. Turning him in is the lawful thing to do, so we're going to put him to work. Normally, I'd say we should hand him over to the authorities. But how does making him pay for the bike repairs sound to you? You know I don't have that kind of mirror, right? Or any at all, for that matter? Sure. That's why you'll be working in the village to earn it. What? That does sound good. That way he'll have the time to reflect on what he did, and I won't have to shell out Mira for repairs. But I feel like I'll be causing trouble for the people here with this solution. I'll help smooth things over with them, don't worry. Oh, and don't even think about using this as a chance to escape, buddy. If you try that, I'll contact the cops or those debt collectors you got, and you'll never be able to get out in public and get again. Gah. I guess this is how things gotta be. Man, I never should have stolen that bike. Correct. We should make our way back to the village now, then. We're a bad influence on Anyez, chat. Hey, you guys. Oh. Did you have business outside the village? Yeah, but we've got it all wrapped up now. How's the bus holding up? Well, it's nothing that can't be fixed, but it'll take us the rest of the day to get it up and running again. Thankfully, my supervisors were understanding. They said we can head back tomorrow morning. Still, I'm sorry about this whole situation. You said you were headed to some country called Feria, right? Yeah. And it's not exactly a stone's throw away from here. And I don't really want to make the trip at night, so we had to make lodging arrangements for all the passengers. Oh, really? How'd you work that out? I didn't think the inn had enough rooms for everyone. We actually have a village hall where people can stay in an emergency. I'm letting the passengers stay here tonight free of charge. That's really nice of you. I'm sure they're all breathing a sigh of relief. Yeah, we owe him big time. And our company isn't about to let that debt go unpaid. Speaking of which, they also agreed to pay you, too. They'll wire Mira to you soon. Heck, they might have already done it by now. Nice. Appreciate the business, my man. And if you ever find yourself in another jam, just give us a ring. Oh yeah, there's something else I wanted to run by you. What might that be? Van informed the mayor about the bicycle theft and asked if the culprit could perform community service in Crail to pay for its repairs. Thrilled to have an extra pair of working hands, the mayor accepted and went with them to speak to the inn's owner, Ben, about employing Nathan there. Ben was all too happy to approve the plan, and thus, Nathan began his stint as a janitor, where he would do menial chores for many weeks to come. He's kind of like Frankie in that regards, chat.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
In that he's going to be a janitor.
Or deposited.
Boo! We got a law point, chat. Both of those options felt like law, to be honest with you. Although I guess that did feel more like gray than chaos, but I want chaos, chat. Where's my chaos options? Alright, we're making headway in our investigation. We now know for sure that Ida was out here 3 days ago. Ida! I think I advertise it as Ica, like, basically everywhere. Oh well, that's fine. During my announcement, for the stream, I mean. Not only that, but she was also spotted the following day. We also learned that the monsters around here have been acting strange. Yeah. Don't know what to make of that yet. I feel like the puzzle pieces are coming together, but we're still a few short of the full picture. We'll worry about that later, though. It's about time we headed on back to the inn. What? We're staying here? There's no way. There's no way Ida is still in the village. Shouldn't we be out there looking for her? Not tonight. There's no telling where she might have gone, and I'm not about to go on a wild goose chase. She could be in Feria, Orid, Nord Highlands, the list goes on. Besides, I'm catching a whiff of something, and it ain't the Galettes. Something smells fishy here. What do you mean exactly? Are you talking about the monsters? Oh yeah, they're part of it too. Anyway, you gotta be prepared to head back to the capital tomorrow. Tomorrow, Agnes, with or without us. Yes, I know. I'll take a look at the bus schedule soon. But first, we should check in at the inn. Good idea. Passengers aren't staying there, so they should have an open room or two. True. They should. Well, here we are. I'm sorry that we don't have more than one room for you all. Oh no, that's on us. We should have thought to book 2 rooms in advance. Those beds look super comfy. It's like they're inviting me to climb in, curl up, and conk out. We're thinking about eating around 7. I'll have one of those sweet galettes. I still don't know how to pronounce the word, chat. Coming right up. I'll be sure to get you the finest we have. In the meantime, please make yourselves comfortable. Oh boy, there's 3 beds and there's 3 of them, but it's 2 girls and a guy. Also, both of the girls are minors. This will not bode well for Van's reputation. It's not like we had any choice. Besides, Feri's here too, so it's gonna be fine. Yes, totally fine. You okay, Agnes? You feeling a little under the weather? No, I'm perfectly fine. Never been better. Anyway, the plan was to gather a little bit more information before dinner, right? Then there's no time to waste. Let's drop our luggage here and get back to work. Huh? Oh, okay. Should we start with the old guy at the general store? Sure. Sounds good.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Woohoo! $2,000. Interim reports can now be turned in. You can write an SP report from an inn or a room Van is using while out on the job. Report completed SPGs to obtain SP. Rest to recover HP and EP. You can also borrow kitchens to cook food. If we report,
That's how it goes. Rank up.
use! Arc Ride became E++.
I'll be taking that.
Get a gladiator headband, recovers raises CP recovery rate in battle. Headbands are usually pretty solid, chat. And since you have a CP base heal, oh, apparently I've picked up other accessories and forgot. Didn't equip any of them. Prevents blind. Prevents burn, blind, and fear. Prevents rot, freeze, death blow. I'll give you 20 strength. I'm sure her damage is calculated differently than, I almost called him Rain, than Van's is. However, having a high strength when somebody is attacking like 100 times in a second doesn't seem bad. Or maybe we should be buffing her accuracy for a ranged weapon. We'll figure something out, I'm sure. Right, 10 coin is for the item drop. Prevent mute with the marble ring. Yes. Cool.
Well,
Get my rest in. HP, EP, no CPs.
Looks like another good harvest this year.
Okay, just walk around. There we go. Do we have? Oh, we haven't picked up a new recipe. Even though I feel like we should have learned how to do the soba recipe, chat.
Take as long as you need.
Buy this for the future 1,100 gourmet
I'll be waiting
points.
for you.
Sometimes I wonder if I should just go ahead and
You
eat
guys
things
hear that?
right away.
sounds like
Sub events, cool.
whistling? I think it's coming from northwest of here.
We'll do the sub event and then we'll do the quest. Hey, Gramps, we're back from our rounds. You remember anything new? I do. In fact, it was the week before last. A whole band of them came in and bought all kinds of things. Then their leader came by. She was a real beaut. Now that you mention it, I remember seeing a woman of that description when I came back from a delivery run. That was 3 days ago, I want to say. Right towards closing time. Really? What'd she buy? If we know what she bought, we might be able to find a motive. Now, what did I get for her? If I remember, what was it? I can see her pretty little face, but what did she... Gramps, don't you have a ledger? Record should be in there. Oh, yes, of course. Let me check it in for you. Let me check it for you. Oh, blast it, it's just too small for these old eyes. Man's on the wrong side of retirement age. You're the one who wrote it, for crying out loud. I'll read it. Okay, so the group from 10 days ago, there wasn't anything out of the ordinary in there, just your run-of-the-mill supplies. But the captain, it says here, she bought wire. Lots of it. Huh. Camp Boundary, maybe? Battle lines? Why would she go out of her way to buy wire in the middle of a retreat, though? And this was during her first stop at the village, not the second. Yeah, that might be important. One more question for you. She buy anything else? Rations, ammo, stuff like that? Nope. Just the wire. Nothing, huh? Thanks for the info. This'll help a lot. Give Victor my best, yeah? Sure thing. Who was that again? Can I go
Hello?
talk to the shop, please? Thank you. Again, you only have the things. Here's stat down. Is there anything as
So
far as that
long.
goes? Nah. Let's go to the travel. Can I just go straight to the... Yes. I think this is the right place. Yeah.
What do you need?
I would like... Swappable in arts on the orb menu. We have Thelis. Who has Thelis? Probably somebody. Yes, that's how that works, chat. By breath. Arc damage down. Acid Cloud can rot. Medium-sized circle. Medium-sized circle. Short cone. Medium circle. Medium circle. Everything's a medium circle, chat. We might as well get the rot spell. Maybe you go for plugins instead. There. Now everybody has all their plugins opened. I think we should give you Thelis. Maybe replace Spark Edge with Breath. Yeah, you have the most EP. Right? I would hope so. 335, 260, 235, yes. Art user has the most EP. Good news, chat. That they didn't mess that one up. Give you Acid Cloud. I guess this will eventually... Mare here will eventually learn Plasma Sphere. So that's how I swap this around. Huh. So it's not Mare that I'm swapping out. It's this bit. Celebrate just has Thelis by default. Oh, this is gonna be a thing, chat. Especially since things like my Master Quartz, or not my Master Quartz, but my Hollow. I guess you can't change out the Hollow, but the Hollow can be upgraded, or can level up. Actually, can I afford to open up any more slots? Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Not this one. Definitely not that one. No, no, no. Cannot afford to open up any more slots. Cool. I didn't actually look at her. Feri. I can open this one. Get an EP1.
There you go. Thanks.
And then see if I can throw anything in here. The EP1 perhaps? Guarded start, chance of raising stats when deploying shards. With each iteration of guarded start giving more chances. Do some extra recon. I love the thing. The mission description. I was like, what's that computer? SP report. It's okay, Annie. I know Lashkar will find him. He's gotta. I know, I just... Sounds like they've got trouble on their hands. I feel for them, but we don't have time to spare. We need to sort out our own business first. Let's see if we can help them after we're done. I guess we're not going to be doing that side quest, chat. Yet.
Off we go.
Guess it's time I called it a day.
Hello, person. Are you the whistling one? You have teal hair.
Oh? How long have you been standing there?
Not long. We're sorry if we disturbed you. We were just entranced by your song. I feel like I've heard that melody somewhere before. Yeah, your voice is so soothing. Are you like a master musician or something?
I'd hardly call myself a master, but your praise is most appreciated.
Mint? That's not mint.
I recognize you. You're the dashing heroes from Edith who saved us from those vicious wolves.
That would be us. Oh, you were on that bus?
Indeed. I had a front row seat to the performance, and what a marvelous performance it was.
Hello, Melchior.
By the by, my name is Melchior. I am but a humble traveling bohemian, a lone wanderer of the world whose only compass is his heart.
Chat, he's a bohemian. I wonder if that was his Rhapsody. I can't English. You get my joke.
My heart guided me to a bus at the Messeldom port, and it took me all the way through the capital before stopping here.
You traveled all the way here from Messeldom? That's quite the roundabout journey. I'm a teeny bit jealous, mister. Traveling the world sounds like loads of fun.
Alas, it does not put food on the table. I must stop for work on occasion to keep my howling stomach at bay.
That sucks.
I do not have the luxury of purchasing first-class vehicles like yours. I envy you, my spiky-haired friend.
You know what? That's reasonable. Yeah, thanks. I may have got her used, but she's been a great partner to me. Let's steer away from the topic of cars for a sec. Where have you been all day? We didn't see you when we made our rounds earlier. Did you go wandering off somewhere? Excellent guess. The hills outside the village piqued my interests, so I decided to take a quick hike over there. You took a quick hike all the way out there? I hope you didn't have any run-ins with monsters along the way. Not at all. I've been traveling for some time now, so I acquired something of a sixth sense for danger. As a result, it was an uneventful trip in that regard. I did manage to see something truly wonderful, though. Is that right? There's a large ruin made up of stone pillars, you see. It dates back to the ancient Zemurian civilization. It's likely from the same age as the ruins in Nord. Evidently, a 10-tall statue was excavated from the area 20 years ago, too. Another giant statue? Sadly, the church got their grimy little hands all over it, and it hasn't been seen since. Such a pity. Tourists would have flooded to this village had it remained. Still, I doubt Krail had any trouble attracting tourists. I mean, just look at it. It's gorgeous. Not to change the subject, but I wanted to ask you something. Did you see anyone else when you were over by the hills? I can't say I did, no. There were no other living beings in sight. Gotcha. Oh, poor Feri. Well, thanks anyway. Oh yeah, should mention that the bus isn't going to be leaving until tomorrow now. Oh? So the mayor will provide a good roof over my head. How benevolent of him. Free is the best price, and I'm not about to object to his act of charity. Thank you for telling me. No prob. We'll be sticking around here too, so if you need anything, give us a holler. How lovely. I shall keep that in mind. This is the first time I've met someone who calls themselves a Bohemian. He's certainly an odd one, isn't he? He knows a good car when he sees one, so he's an alright guy in my book. Fair. I see it doesn't take much to get on your good side. Something the matter, Feri? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking. Is it just me, or do those hills look like the perfect spot to set up camp? I guess it's possible that Ida and her crew could be around there. He's a bit of an odd one, Crimson, you're not wrong. But if they are, they're probably pretty far out. That guy would have spotted them over by the hills otherwise. We can check the area out tomorrow morning. Sun's about to go down, so let's head back to the inn. Okay. Your hunch definitely sounds plausible. We can go over all the information we have once we're back in our room. Surely there's something that'll point us in the right direction. Okay, now can I do the quest?
Understood.
Think so. It'll be okay, Annie. I just know Lushker will find him. He has to! Yeah, I know, I just... What's wrong? Are you okay? Nero's gone missing. Who's Nero? Our kitty! He's gray, and he has these huge round eyes. We went out for a walk, but he ran off somewhere and he hasn't come back. He's always back by now. I hope he didn't get into trouble. I can understand why you're worried. I hope he didn't stray too far. Makes sense that he'd want to roam around, but still. The outside ain't so safe anymore. You got any ideas where he might have gone? Well, today he was acting really funny. His hair was standing up on its own, like he was scared of something. I couldn't get him to relax. Yeah, he was really on edge. I don't know why, though. Man, I'm sorry, Annie. I should have listened to you and come back home sooner. It's okay, Kent. It's not your fault. I should have just brought him back inside. So Kitty got spooked and ran off. Is that right? That's interesting. Yeah, can you help us look for Nero, mister? Lashker's looking too, but he could really use your help. I want to help them, Van. Can we? Yeah, that's a problem. Why are all of these quests lol lines, dang it? Gotcha. Yeah, I'm a cynical bastard, but even I don't have the gall to refuse this one. Alright, we'll find him for you. Yay, thank you so much. Thank you, nice people. Ah, couldn't refuse this one, huh, Van? This ain't really our kind of job, but I guess I can file it under investigative work. The part about the cat acting weird stuck out to me. I agree, that struck at me as odd, too. So, where should we start looking? Probably wherever the wolves are, chat. We should probably find the person who's already out there searching. Lashka, right? Sorry, I don't know where Lashka would be looking right now. Oh, guess we gotta search for both then. Okay, we'll look around places where we play a lot. Please be okay, Nero. Don't you worry, kiddo. I always make sure the job's done right.
Time to start working.
Cat's gone astray.
Okay.
You know, we are absolutely not bracers, which is why we're doing the bracer side quests. Like looking for a missing cat. Ah, I sensed something nearby. Is that Nero? He does indeed appear on edge. We shouldn't risk getting close. We'd likely just spook him away. Be nice if we had a treat or something. Come on, here, kitty kitty. We're not gonna hurt you. Let's take you back to your owner, okay? Annie and Kent are worried sick about you. Shoot, he ran off. Duly noted. Seemed fine, just scared out of his mind. He's too wary of people right now, but maybe if we keep after him, he'll get accustomed to us? I am glad that's the direction that sentence went, chat. I thought Yanez was about to suggest that we dress up like a cat. You're not gonna catch him that way. Wow, that is absolutely not a good voice for a little kid like this. Huh. Oh, you lecture? We heard you were looking for Nero too. Yeah, Annie filled me in. She said you guys were helping. That said, I know that cat a whole lot better than you do. Don't get mad if I bring him home instead, got it? Well, if anything, that would make me quite happy. Let's collaborate instead of compete, okay? Yeah, it ain't a competition. It ain't a competition. You got a plan for catching him? You bet I do. I've dealt with him a bunch of times, so I know all of his tricks. Just gotta catch him soon, so Annie can calm down. Right. Good luck, guys. You got this. Nailed it. That sounded like a real bracer. I know it. And he's gone. He's a bundle of energy, isn't he? And he seems to think aloud, too. I guess he aspires to be a bracer? He certainly has the dedication to be one. I wish him the best. Well, if he's actually got a plan, it'd be best to just leave him to his own devices. For now, let's just tail him and see how he does. Probably a good idea.
Oh, you must be travelers.
That we are. There's a little scamp. Oh, you guys had the same idea? Guess you're the talk of the town for a reason. I wasn't expecting you to walk the walk too. Aha, look over there. Nero's up on that roof. Yeah, he likes to climb stuff when he's scared. I don't know what he's so scared of, but you must have startled him when you came up. I figured he probably went and climbed up a house again. That led me right to him. How's that for detective work? I mean, that's like, you made a assumption based on what you know about your target? Not bad. Well, credit where it's due. You had a pretty good guess there. We wouldn't have known. Alright, I'll climb up on the roof then. What? Hey, no fair. I found him first. Don't you go hogging the glory. I can climb too. Sorry. I didn't mean to... Really ready to go, huh? Alright, show us what you got. We'll be down here. Don't break a leg, okay? Sure. I'll get this done like a real bracer. Just you watch. Laxure received permission from the homeowner to scale their house. Whoa! Laxure, are you okay? Don't push yourself. I'm fine. Leave it to me. Come on, Nero. Time to come home, okay? See? I've got your favorite toy here, and some catnip, too. I don't know what's making you so scared, but you're safe now. Come here. Ah! Oh no, he was so close. If he'd come down, if he'd come down, we'd have a shot at him. I almost had him. I thought this time it'd work for sure. I just can't get Nero to calm down. Am I still not cut out for this stuff? This ain't the first time you found him today? Yeah, I found him a lot of times so far, but he just keeps running away. Normally he'd go right for his toy. That used to work every time. But he's just super aggressive today, and I don't know why. He has to be getting tired by now. We need to get him home before he puts himself in danger. Lashker. I can't give up yet. Let's work together this time, okay? If we all can surround him, he won't have anywhere to run. I get it. What's that called? Divide and conquer? I guess I gotta suck it up and let you guys help. Okay, let's find him together. He just got spooked out of his high ground, so he knows that won't work anymore. Let's try searching lower to the ground next. Right, makes sense. Let's split up and we can meet up wherever we find him. Yeah, this time we'll catch him. Spoilers, we will not.
Right. Understood.
Okay.
Off we go.
Oh, over there, underneath the bench. Yep, suspect numero uno. I'll go get him then. I see. Nero has nowhere to run like this. But what now? Do we just move in slowly? Good question. I think it might be better if at least one of us hangs back to catch him. Lashker, can you back us up then? You bet I can. Just watch. Okay. We ready? Yep. Come on, Nero. It's past your bedtime. Let's get you back home where it's safe. Cat has nowhere to go. Come here, right? Hey, no, Nero. Oh, that ain't good, chat. He's about to leave the village. Shoot, he's gone. No, what do we do now? If he's going for the hills over there, what if he runs into monsters? No, this is all my fault. Calm down, bud. Don't throw in the towel just yet. As long as we can still find him, we can bring him back. And from the looks of it, he's clever enough to keep himself out of trouble anyway. You're right. Just keep calm. We'll bring him back, we promise. Lecture, I think it might be best if you take a break to cool down. We can handle the rest from here, okay? Alright, be careful, okay? Always. See you soon. Right, let's make for the hills. We can't let this bugger get too far.
Understood.
We can recover and reset the minions if we want to.
So soothing.
I'm guessing I gotta get all the way around and up to the top. Nope, never mind. Look, on top of that cliff. How do you get all the way up there? Where are you seeing? Oh, there he is. It's the question of the century. It'd be bad news if he fell down from there. Why don't you two stay here? I've got this one. I'll be back in a flash with a cat in tow. No complaints here. We'll leave it to you. If anything, it'll be good to have two of us down here should the worst come to pass. Climbing this will be a breeze. There. Hope I didn't startle you, little buddy. You're not injured, are you? Phew. Glad to hear it. You've calmed down a bunch too, haven't you, little good kitty? Is everything all right up there, Feri? Yep, the kitty's safe now. The cute little thing's actually behaving himself this time. Glad to hear it, because that cute little thing sure gave us a lot of grief. We should head back to the village then. Lashkar and Annie must be worried sick. Probably, yeah. I would be if I were in their shoes. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. I love Nero so much. I'm so glad he's safe. Don't make us worry like that again, you little twerp. He does look like he's calmed down now. Not sure what got him so anxious in the first place. You two should keep an eye on him in case it happens again. It's good we were around to help this time. If he gets on edge like that again, find an adult to help out, okay? Okay. Oh, right. I got this for you as thanks. It's not much, but here you go. We got cat accessories, chat. Wow, thanks. And this is for you, Lasker. I made this little charm a while ago myself. I meant to give it to you, but I never had the chance up until now. Handmade charm? For me? I can't. Sorry. It's my fault that Nero got put into danger. I don't deserve a reward for what I did. I just don't. Well, no. You helped find him. I'm really glad you did that for me. And you always help me when I need it, Lashkar. Just please accept it. I'm really happy that you're my friend. Well... Alright, thank you. What's the symbol on it? Is that the Bracer Guild emblem? You always say you want to be a bracer when you grow up. I think you'll be a great bracer, Lashkar. You're really nice and you always give it your best shot. I'll always be there to cheer you on, so... I hope you'll become a great bracer, so you can help me whenever I need it. Yeah, I'll be a good bracer. Just you watch. Aw, your face is as red as a tomato. Good for you, Lashkar. Aw, that's really charming. Best of luck on your journey, Lashkar. Man, it's like this place came right out of a storybook. Nothing wrong with that, though. What? Hey! Don't look at me like that. But, thank you. I really owe you for the help. Thanks a bunch. I won't forget what you did.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
Woohoo! We got a point of law. Not enough for a full point, but we're gaining law experience, which I don't like. I don't love. Have I bought all of your
Take as long as you need.
things? Yes.
I'll be waiting for you.
I'm surprised there's no recipe books here, chat.
Hello.
And right,
So
you
long.
don't sell food, so I'm not gonna bother there. You know who does sell food?
Oh,
Come
must
You.
Why, hello.
Right, you sell only cookies. You know, now that I know that I can eat several items on the go, might buy like a small handful of these.
Thank you.
Actually, after I've bought the last
What do you need?
of the plugins. Never mind. Get another 1,000. There, now I have them all.
There you go. Thanks. What do you need?
Can I buy... Are any of these upgrades? Yes, they all are. Small problem. I don't have a lot of money.
There you go. Thanks.
Cool.
Guess it's time I called it a day.
Got more achievements. Get some magic droplets. Items. There we go. Double check. Stats. ATS is 72, 174. There we go. Let's try to be better about using my my droplets this game, chat. What do we think? Probably still not going to be super consistent about using them, but it's fine.
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
Again, I already own everything here.
Looks like another good harvest this year.
I think we got enough info at this point. I'm sure we could dig up some more, but we can call it here if we want. Yes. September 7th, 6:20 p.m. So to recap, Ida's unit stated this in 10 days ago. Then they left the next day, and everyone except Ida hasn't been back since. But Ida herself has been spotted a couple of times now, last sighting being 2 days ago. What's more, she's only been seen at night. Yeah, that about covers what we know. I guess it's possible that she's working separately from the rest of her unit. But why would she do that? I just can't make heads or tails of it. I can think of one reason, and it's not a particularly happy one. I was about to say not exciting, but it would be exciting, just not very happy. Me neither. We sometimes split up during ops, but it's generally not a good call. Though even if she did put her unit on standby, why would she send herself out on the field? Why not a scout? No matter how you slice it, a Jaeger commander doing basic reconnaissance is weird as hell. Oh, and speaking of weird crap, what's with all the junk she was buying? You mean her bulk order of wiring? Yeah, that certainly was strange. What could she possibly need all that wire for? And the mysteries don't end there. We now know that they haven't been back for food since they left. Yeah, no one saw Ida get some grub either. Not to mention something was really off about those wolves. They were acting really funny in both fights, especially the second one. Yeah, we saw them leave. Good to know I wasn't the only one who thought that. They looked like they were in a daze. No, scratch that. They looked downright petrified. I'm thinking they were driven by fear. Huh. I may be onto something here. But what exactly could they have been so fearful of? That's the question, isn't it? They could just be scared of some other tough monsters, but maybe there are more sinister forces at work. Well, whatever the answer is, I'm more convinced than ever that Ida's unit is somewhere near Krail. There's so many good spots for setting up camp around here. Yeah, like on the hills from earlier, or the forest on the other side of the buckwheat fields. There's also a place further upstream. Still doesn't answer the question of how they're getting food, though. Can't picture them strolling up into a farm and stealing crops. Maybe eating monsters? Heck no, they would never stoop so low. It'd be much easier for them to just buy food from the village. It's not as though they're wanting from Mira, right? I mean, they still could be. Maybe they just are hunting because they like to. Yeah, the cost of the food is chump change compared to weapons and ammo. And they don't got the break the bank to afford a 10-day stay here either. That's why I'm thinking there's got to be something more to this. Some answer that's staring us in the face. Something that would force a flock of top-ranking Jaegers from their nest and into a hiding for 10 days straight. It's something that would make the commander come to the village at night all by herself. It feels like we're so close to solving this mystery, but we're still missing a critical piece of the puzzle. We can't crack the case without him. Which means we gotta do some more... Oh, dinner must be... Get away from the door! What?
Sharp as always, Arkwright. And I can tell one of your companions is quick on the uptake.
True. Who's that? You gotta be shitting me. The hell are you doing here?
Good to see you, too.
Who is it, chat?
Nice job fixing up that truck of yours. It looks brand spanking new.
Yeah, no thanks to you, you prick. Walter.
Hey
Hi.
there, girlies. The name's Walter.
They are just saying Walter. The consistency with W's to making the V sounds in the series is... inconsistent.
My good old pal Arkwright and I go way back. He helped me out with a job once.
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet you then. My name is Agnes, and I'm his... Keep away from him, Agnes. Feri?
Well, this is a surprise. Never thought I'd run into a Kruger kid here. You ain't got much muscle to flex, but your eyes are sharp as a hawk's. But I take back what I said about you being quick on the uptake. If you think you can come at me with a toy gun, then you're in for a world of hurt.
Eep! Who is he? Quit scaring the girls, Dara Wolf. That's my client you're threatening. And for the record, this is our room. You can't just barge in and act like you own the place. I'm only gonna ask you this one last time. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, I'm just on a little business trip. I arrived in the village just a moment ago. And imagine my surprise when I see a familiar truck at the entrance. We haven't seen Walter since Trails of in the Sky SC, I believe. Or was he in Sky the Third? I don't remember. I know he's in Sky 1, but not 1. He's in Sky 2. I don't know if he's in Sky 3. Offhand. Figured I'd swing by and say hello. I still owe you an apology, so I thought I'd smooth things over and ask you to take on another. Let me stop you right there. I am never taking a job from you again. Frankly, I don't give two shits about what brought you here. Get the hell out of our room. Damn, Arkwright. Well, you gotta be like that. Thought you took jobs from anyone. So why are you giving me the cold shoulder? Because you're an asshole. Oh, and you can forget about that apology. I got my replacement, so we're square. But being square and going back to square one ain't the same thing. You not only burned this bridge, you demolished it, literally. Punks like you are a rare breed. Think I'll keep hounding you until you change your mind? Or until I wear you down, whichever comes first? As for what I came here for, looking for a wild mutt who's been left off his leash. Guy with mint green hair, ring any bells? Ooh, we met him earlier. Take that silence as a yes. So he's in the village then? Won't confirm or deny. I'm curious though. Why are you after him? Oh, we're just playing a little game of hide and seek, that's all. Not in any rush, though. I think I'll chill here for tonight. I'll stay out of your hair, but remember, I'm always happy to lend a helping hand. Just throwing it out there. Get out. Whew. Feri? Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. That was just really intense. Who was that guy, Van? He was terrifying. You're, better off not knowing. And that goes double for you, Agnes. I'm guessing he's another person from the criminal underworld? You could say that, Agnes! In a way, yeah. He's got the bite to back up his bark. So steer clear of him. I don't envy that self-proclaimed bohemian. He must be in some pretty deep shit if he's the direwolf's next prey. If that guy knows what's good for him, he'll drop everything and run for the hills. I'd probably turn tail if I were in his shoes. I'm staying far away from that bloodthirsty bloodhound. Ditto. I'm beginning to wonder if that guy really is a bohemian. Alright, it's almost 7, which means dinner should be ready by now. Food ought to help us take our mind off that jackass. He's probably drinking himself under the table as we speak, but we can just ignore him. I'll treat you all to some ice cream gillettes with some caramel sauce. Dessert a day keeps the bastards at bay. I don't think that's how that works. But okay. We got an SP. I don't know what I did to gain an SP, but we got an SP. I thought the game was going to ask us what Ida was using all the wire for. And we were going to have to figure that out, but nope. September 7th, 8:02 p.m. The food was wonderful, but I think I would have enjoyed it more if I weren't so uneasy. I just zeroed in on my food and put everything else out of my mind. Which is probably not something a Kruger warrior should be bragging about. Well, I'm sure the chef would be thrilled to hear that you enjoyed their cooking so much. Nothing wrong with getting the most out of your meals. Eating good food is one of life's finest pleasures. Those gillettes were out of this world. Anyway, now that we've all calmed down, we should get back to business. So we know that Ida's shown up at night multiple times. There's a prime opportunity to ask people about that. Heck, if we're lucky, we might run into the woman herself. That'd be great. I imagine most people have gone home, but there's sure to be a few who are out and about. Both the residents and visitors might have some useful information for us. Maybe. Do we have another side quest anywhere, chat? Not that I'm seeing. This is quite concerning. Agreed. Should we contact the guild? Did something else happen? Ah, good to see you again. As you may have heard, we lent the meeting hall to the stranded passengers for the night. I went in to check up on them just now, and we can't find one of the passengers. From the other passenger's description, it was a man with a very elaborate getup and a striking appearance. We looked at the inn. He didn't check into a room there either. He may very well be in danger if he strayed outside the village. Van, could that be? Fits the bill. Self-proclaimed bohemian that a certain jackass was after? And he left the village earlier too, didn't he? Maybe he realized he was being followed. Or maybe. We got our own business to take care of, but we'll keep an eye out for him. Should we just tell the local officer if we find him? Yes, that would be much appreciated. I do apologize for having embroiled you in all of this. Nah, you're fine, Mayor. I have a feeling he's a very important part to this chapter, chat.
Hello?
And I assure you, I've had that thought for a
So
while
long.
now. I am not just coming up with this theory based on the fact that they're treating him with importance right now. I kind of figured he would be important all the way back when we first met him. Because there was a cutscene involved with him, chat. Ah, welcome back. Hey, boss. These guys wanted to ask you some questions. Have you got a minute? Yeah. I remember seeing you around earlier. Sorry for blowing you off. Had to hammer out some repairs on the bus. Oh, not a problem. I'm sure the passengers are much more relieved now. Your apprentice was a big help, too. Yep. I handled their every need while you were away. No sweat. Oh, that reminded me. They had one specific question. I remember seeing you talk to that Jaeger lady the other day, before you lent out our truck. What was she doing with it? Oh, her? Right. She brought a whole ton of gas, as it happened. Hell, she bought every last drop I had of the stuff. I just had it lying around as a solvent before she snatched it up. Not something you buy in bulk nowadays, but I'm not poking that hornet's nest. Ain't my business. Gas? You mean the stuff that old combustion engines runs on? I mean, I guess a Jaeger might have their uses for it. You never know. I don't know why Ada would be using those old kinds of machines. Yeah, because then normally they'd use orbital energy on cars nowadays. And what's she doing with it? Why would she pick it up now of all times? Right, you'd think this would be a low priority for her right now. So what could she be using it for? I can think of a couple off the top of my head. We don't have enough info to make any kinds of educated guesses. We gotta piece together the big picture first. Anything else?
Right.
Looks like I get to go back to the inn. Actually, is Walter just here? Well. You're the last person I thought I'd bump into on my little errand run. Don't tell me you're still hung up over that now. You never changed, do ya? Shut your filthy mouth. You laid your hands on my baby girl and you chucked her like she was a damn chew toy. Why am I even trying to lecture you anyway? You wouldn't get it. All you do is break shit. Oh, untwist your panties already. Besides, I'm pretty sure you caught a glimpse of my own prized possession earlier. Now tell me, would a terrible person take such good care of it, Don't think for a second that you're some saint now. You'll never know what that truck meant to me.
Alrighty.
See, I thought, when he says you laid your hands on my baby girl, I thought, he was talking about like a girlfriend that Walter murdered, not his car.
Oh no, don't tell me.
Is that an orbital bike?
I mean, how did you think Walter got here, huh? Wow, that's one cool looking machine. Is it a vehicle? Yes. This is called an orbital bike. It's kind of like a bicycle that's powered by orbital energy. Surprised you knew that much. They first became a thing in the Empire 3 years ago, but Vern had been looking into the idea around then too. A year after that, the 4 big manufacturers here started flooding the market with them. Yeah, chat, remember when we were helping with the first orbital bike? This bad boy is Red Star's largest bike, and it's fast as hell. Top speed's 2,300 Selge an hour. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess this thing belongs to the direwolf. Checks out. I think you're right on the money. You'd have to be pretty tall to ride it. This model just hit the market, so it probably had a hefty price tag. Definitely heftier than my trucks. Figures that a filthy enforcer would be rolling in Mira. It's just not fair. He doesn't deserve a sweet ride after what he did to my ride. I feel like I'm missing something. What exactly happened between you two? I'm glad you asked. Let me give you the full rundown. It all started 2.5 years ago. Wait, could you just give us the short version, please? Nope, I'm not skimming any of the details, so buckle up. What is ahead of you? A while back, I got a request from the direwolf. He runs a dangerous crowd, so I was hesitant to take it on at first. But the job sounded simple enough, and there was someone in need of help. Figured it couldn't hurt to back him up. The two of us drove someplace and beat the shit out of some scumbags. Just as I thought it was all over, they brought out the big guns. Giant airborne weapon. That's a Soldat, chat. I think it's a Zauber. It was a 7-arch tall humanoid robot that the Empire's nobles used in a war several years back. I imagine they got it off the black market. I knew immediately that it was way out of our league. I told the direwolf we should fall back, but he had another bright idea. The freaking bastard threw my truck at the robot! The attack did the job, of course. He was able to finish it off barehanded after that. Too bad it came at the expense of my poor baby. He turned into a pile of scrap metal. I'm sorry for your loss? We rewrote it here in it just this morning. I'm guessing you had to fix at some point? What? Hell no! You can't fix a car that's been chucked at a giant robot. He gave me this one in a vain attempt to extend an olive branch. It's the same model as my old one. Cheap asshole bought it used, but said it was decent enough condition, I guess. But I ain't accepting his apology. I poured my heart, soul, and hard-earned mirror into decking my old partner out with custom parts. I had to do it all over again, and it took me 2 years. 2 years! That's why I'm still holding on to this grudge till I'm 6 Arj under. Was that a car horn? The hell? Who'd honk their horn in the middle of the night? That's a strange-looking vehicle. That is a bracer emblem, chat. It's an off-roader from Leno's Range. They're good for driving on rough terrain. But that emblem is... the Bracer Guild? They're bracers.
That was a longer drive than I expected. Oh, and that looks like the bus.
Man in jacket, chat.
Guess they finished the repair job. I should speak with the driver and the authorities so I can get up to speed on what's been happening. Damn, is that an Ingert pickup truck? Someone's got good taste.
You know what? You're not too bad, man in jacket.
Holy crap! Am I really seeing Red Star's monster machine in the flesh? Man, that other Etwas bike is pretty cool too. This thing is a work of art. What I wouldn't give to get my hands on one of these.
Heh. Someone's a fan, huh?
Whoa! Where'd you come from? Don't scare me like that.
We got here before you did.
Were you all passengers on this bus? I'm from the Bracer Guild, and I have some questions. Oh no, not you.
Hi. Oh yeah, I remember you. You're that guy who was with Jen and Lane yesterday. Heard you took a train out of town for business. I'm guessing you wrapped that up early. Were you asked to come here afterwards? Phew, no rest for the weary, huh?
Ah, well, it's all part of the job. Everyone else's hands are tied, so I decided to come. Wait, that's not important.
Are you sure about that? Finally get a title card for Alvis.
My name is Alvis. I'm a C-rank bracer.
Bracer Alvis.
There's no need to introduce yourself, Van Arkride. I'm well aware of you and your profession.
Ah, perfect.
Instead, why don't you explain what you're doing here,
Classified. You want that info? You gotta join the Arkride Solutions crew. You should be glad we were in the area, though, since we saved that bus and everyone on it. What? You did? Wait, no, I remember hearing that. I also heard you demanded compensation for it. What kind of man seeks to profit on those in peril? No bracer would ever dream of doing such a thing. I'm no bracer. Not only that, but you had the gall to charge higher rates than us. Have you no shame? Not really. At least try to come up with an explanation for your actions. Excuse me, may I interject for a moment? I initially had reservations about his handling of the bus incident as well. However, I've come to the conclusion that Van's price was perfectly reasonable given the risk involved. Also, I would like clarification on one of your points. Why should he be expected to behave like a bracer when he isn't one? Furthermore, the guild receives financial aid from the Epstein Foundation. Unlike you, Van doesn't get that privilege. So it only makes sense that he would charge a little more than you. He also has to make ends meet too, you know. I truly admire the guild's ideals, and that is precisely why I am disappointed to see you chastise one of the people you are sworn to protect and serve. Oh, got him. First Elaine struck up this no-good punk, and now this girl's doing the same? Why, he must have brainwashed them all. That's the only explanation. Okay, I'll admit it. That I was a bit out of line. And you have my thanks for saving the bus. But I suggest you back off from here, Spriggan. The Bracer Guild's on the case now, so your presence is no longer required. We'll have this monster mystery squared away in no time flat, so if you could mosey on over to the sidelines, that'd be swell. Wow, rude much? I've never met a hot-headed bracer before. All the ones I've run into back home were pretty chill. You've never met Estelle, then? Oh, I didn't realize the guild had branches in the Central East. Wouldn't be living up to their ideals if they didn't. He ain't exactly mature, but he's gotta at least be a little strong if he made it to C rank. Might be able to make use of him later. Van, you do realize you're sounding like a villain, right? We ain't exactly the good guys, Anyas. Although we are, like, kind of the good guys in a lot of people's eyes. I wonder where he ran off to. Probably the police station. We can make our way over there later. Good idea.
We've got enough info at this point.
Great.
Yeah.
Then let's go back to the inn and go over what we learned. Sounds good to me.
Let's go back to the inn. Again. Well, we managed to gather a lot of information in record time. Yeah. I think we're gonna just ignore that bracer for now. Though I'm surprised we never ran into that mint-haired guy. Then there's the story we heard at the factory. The one about the gasoline, right? Yeah. That liquid was once a common fuel source for machines, but now it's mainly used as a solvent for starting fires. Our clan keeps some in storage for certain weapons, too. I heard you can find the substances made from in the Central East. But why would Ida need something like that? One moment, stuffy nut. Okay. Could ask the same thing about the wires. Ah, there you are. Oh, hey, what's up? You know that woman you were asking about earlier? Well, she just dropped by the inn. Wait, what? Haida came here? For real? She asked me to do something for her and then darted off before I could mention you were looking for her. She left 3 letters with me. One of them is addressed to an Ison Shield? Another is to a guild branch in the capital, and the last one is to a Kruga. That's not in Calvard, right? She left me some money to mail them out, but when I opened the envelope, there was 10,000 mira inside. I don't need this much just to send a few letters, that's why I ran out after her. Also, she looked dreadfully pale. If it's not too much to ask, could you go look for her? That's what we've been trying to do, Ran. Ida! Hey, wait up, kiddo. We were going after her. Right. We'll take care of this, so don't worry. Now that's a face I didn't expect to see. Not here, anyway. She must be in dire straits if she didn't notice me. Ida, where are you? Cool your jets, Feri. She can't have gone that far. Let's head to one of the exits and see if we can find her. Understood. If she really is unwell, we should hurry. Yes, we should. Still no new quests? Or sorry, 4 SPGs. That's her, all right.
Ida!
Feri? I'm not dreaming, am I?
No, you're not. Jaeger, Ida.
And after I went through all the trouble to write a letter and drop it off at the inn, I'm going to assume our regimental commander got in touch with your people. He asked about us, didn't he?
Yes! You really had me worried, you know. I thought something might have happened to you. I just had to track you down. That's why I went straight to Calvert's capital and enlisted the help of a Spriggan.
Oh, I've heard quite a few stories about you. Nice to finally meet you face to face.
The pleasure's mine. My name is Van Arkwright. Don't know if you remember, but we fought on the same side 2 years ago. Mind telling us what's going on? You, don't look so hot.
Yeah, we should probably get you to a doctor.
You aren't hurt, are you? Here, let me...
Stay away from me!
Ida? What's wrong?
What's going on, Ida?
Sorry. I didn't mean to lash out at you, but really, there's nothing you can do for me now.
I don't think we're quite on the same page here. Could you fill us in on what's going on? There may be something we can do to help.
Huh? Who are you?
This is Anya's. Anya's Ida.
She's a part-timer at my office. More importantly, are you...
I did catch that, Crimson. They fought side by side before.
Hey, what are you doing over there? You three again. Wait, hang on. There's a fourth now?
Every time we've run into Alvis this game, we've gotten an extra person.
Haven't seen you around these parts. Are you a tourist? No.
She's a bracer.
You're a Jaeger.
Or not a bracer.
Aren't you?
Jaeger. I said the wrong thing.
Huh. So a bracer was here all along, and I wandered in without even noticing. Pitiful.
I wouldn't say all along, Ida, but yeah, he's here now.
The boss is probably rolling in his grave right now. If he saw me like this, he'd be ashamed he ever gave me the name Flame Eater.
Ida, let me help you. There's gotta be something.
We still don't even know what is happening to her.
I still had so many things I wanted to teach you.
Is she just gonna die right in front of us, chat?
Thanks for looking out for my little sis, Van. I've got one little favor to ask of you before...
I heard the vine boom. Somewhere
late.
Reen's having a heart attack.
Oh, what is that?
Monsters? Crap. It must be those wolves again.
Nah,
Suck.
but we're getting closer to what's been driving them to attack.
Are you serious?
Well, time to protect the
Looks like
village.
time's up. Fate's calling.
Is she
Everyone,
a werewolf?
You have to make it out of here alive, no matter what. And Feri, you have to live too. For me.
Are those military monsters?
Yeah,
I think so.
but they ain't exactly normal.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say this was the Red Constellation.
Ida, wait! Get out of my way!
Ferida, you gotta focus on what's in front of us. Fight to survive. That's what your friend would tell you, right?
Exactly.
Everyone, you have to make it out of here alive, no matter what. And Feri, you have to live too. For me.
We gotta protect the village, chat.
What are we supposed to do?
You're a cop. You probably have a gun that you're allowed to use. Perhaps use it.
We'll take care of these three.
Ugh. All right, fine. I don't care what happens to him, but you two stay safe.
Okay, let's wipe the floor with these creepy things.
Don't gotta tell me twice, Feri.
Careful. Something's up with them. Stay on your guard. Especially you, Agnes.
Will do. I'll lend you my support.
Deploying shot.
Aye, aye. Ow.
Do your worst. Good luck.
Yeah, sure, we can go Acid Cloud.
Zypha, activate.
Looks good to me. Ooh, Rotten Breath.
Grant them life. White heal.
I owe you one.
Immediately going into heal mode isn't ideal, but you know what? It's fine, I think.
Keep it up. It's working.
Let's get the back attack bonus. We'll probably barely get 2 of them. We cannot get all 3.
Take that. A chance. Eat this.
A chance. Yeah, it's for the best. Perfect chance. Flames, give me power.
Flare impact. So we're gonna be adding fire damage to this fire attack that can burn.
A chance.
A chance. This'll hurt.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and back attack them.
Keep it up. It's working.
This'll hurt.
Oh, come on. Surely I can get back attack on both of these guys, right?
You're crushed.
Not that the back attack was necessary there, I don't think. But it's about sending a message. This is such a good song. You are correct, Crimson. No way! We take down 3 and another 3 take their place? There's no more room for doubt. These things are what scared the piss out of all those wolves. The strength and speed are almost uncanny. But what's really getting me is zombie wolves. That's not possible. Oh, Arusha. Get back, you two.
Can a man enjoy a drink in peace?
Shut up, Wolf. Why are you protecting us? Ah! Hear that man familiar. Never thought I'd say this in a million years, but I'm happy to see your ugly mug. I managed to take out some of them. One of them. How are things going on your... there's more? And who in the blue blazes are you?
Leave the small fry to me.
Because I heard his voice, Crimson. He was voiced the first time we saw him.
In return, I expect you to forget about the car shit and let bygones be bygones.
That's a tall order. Don't screw this up, Direwolf. And you back him up, Racer Boy. Round 2? No, not round 2. Where do you think you're going? Wait, did he say Direwolf? What's an enforcer of Ouroboros doing here?
It's time to meet your maker, you damn mutts. Let me show you the fangs of a real wolf. You're crushed!
You know, for a little bit there was a part of me that thought that maybe Van used to be in Ouroboros, and that's how he knows Walter. And then we learned that no, Walter gave him a job. 9:20 p.m. Crail Village Hillside. We're lucky the direwolf did and that bracer showed up when they did. No, actually. I'm not sure we can chalk that up to luck. Right. I don't think we can either. The bracer came to investigate the monster's strange behavior, and the direwolf had his own reasons to be here. I'm looking for a wild mutt that's just been let off his leash. Guy with mint green hair, ring any bells? I can't say I did, no. There were other living beings in sight. Didn't that man from earlier say no one was here? And he was lying. If I'd came from this direction, then the Ice and Shield camp must be nearby. Yeah, the guy was definitely bullshitting us. There's no way a normal guy could get around those monsters. We barely scraped by ourselves. They keep getting up, no matter how many times we knock them down. It's like they weren't even alive. It almost reminded me of the ghouls from the stories they used to tell back home. No, that can't be what's going on here. It just can't be. Feri. Why now? It's glowing again? That's a telltale sign that something's up. Feels like the higher elements are active here, too. Camp's probably over on that plateau. Ready to move? I have never been more ready. Let's get moving then. Walter be crazy, Walter do be crazy.
Whew, that hits the spot.
I thought I was going to be able to do more things there, chat.
I can't see very well from here.
I don't know. What is it?
Let's get to work.
This is the game you started to like Walter.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
Nope. We're all dead. Actually, I think... Does she have... Oh, Van has tier and Anya's has tier. And it's cheaper for Anya's because of EP Cut 1. Okay.
We can win right now. There. You're exposed.
I was thinking about that myself earlier, Crimson. I think it was back in Sky 2.
Time to go all out.
Hit him fast.
Maybe we saw him in Sky 3, but I think it was Sky 2.
This'll hurt. There you are. Slice. There.
We definitely didn't see him
Here goes.
in any of the Crossbell games or any of the Cold Steel games. So yeah, I think it was Sky 2 that we last saw Walter.
Time for the main event.
When Jin confronted him about killing their master. Yeah. Like the end of Sky 2. We haven't seen Walter in a while.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
I can't wait to have more characters and have more options for how to fight on the overworld chat.
Take this. Now, let's finish the job.
Obviously, I don't want to know who all we get, but I can't wait. Definitely get my favorites. I'm sure I will. I just don't know who those people are yet. Again, I feel like this should just be the default. I wonder if there's a way to make that the default. Gotten times where I'm like, no, don't take that person away. Fair.
Time to go all out.
Gonna use only your favorites.
Nice job,
Understandable.
Beginning combat.
Take the stun.
We can win right now.
You snooze, you lose. This'll hurt. Take that.
Perfect chance.
You're weak to Mirage? Yeah, Argent Thorn.
Zypha, activate.
Going all in.
What does your S-Break do? Full HP heal, HP regen on turn. Oh, on their turn. So yeah, I don't need to use that right now.
All you on, yes.
Here I come. Ha!
Ah, you missed.
Here goes.
There we go. I'll take you on.
Ow.
There.
Sucker.
Feri.
Can we shoot you?
Have some more.
We can.
They're down.
Some extra.
I kind of wish that my my SC or SP whatever chains could extend to the entire. Why didn't she get a crit?
That's
Anyway,
how
I
it
wish it would
goes.
just like continue down the line. Frey learned Flaming Prayer.
Here goes. I'm on the scene. This could get tricky with so many. I'm on it.
It could.
Activating shards. Good luck.
And this is a what size circle? This is large.
Pull out all the stops.
Blaze. Breathe onto us. Fan.
This'll hurt.
I need help.
Beautiful.
Fast. Take this. All you on, yes.
What should I do? What should I do?
Pull out all the stops.
Yeah, it's for the best.
I don't even know if Glowhammer is actually all that good of all that good of an attack. I can English chat, I promise.
Hit him fast, Feri.
There you are. Praise Arusha and the flames. You did wonderful, Feri. Right there. I'm on it. Yeah. Right there. Fire.
Now, let's finish the job.
Need Sam Jackson from Pulp Fiction. Do you speak English? I don't. Obviously, we've learned this already.
Sarusha and the flames.
Yep, it's true. I also just I can't speak any language apparently.
Right there. Fire! A chance! We can win right now. We'll be lightning quick. This'll hurt. Keep it up. Here I come.
It's I mean, I don't know about Prez. I can't speak on his behalf, but I can't read.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up.
This'll hurt. You're crushed.
A chance. Activating drive. I'll take you on.
Small HP heal.
Thank you.
Thank you, Agnes.
This'll hurt. This'll hurt. Aerial Buster!
Perfect chance.
Weak to flame.
Pull out all the stops.
None of my fire attacks have any bonuses. Probably because of the fact that they're arts and not crafts, but that's beside the point.
A chance. Activating drive. Flames. They're stunned.
Here goes. Over here.
Coin bullets.
All for you.
I think coin bullet might be my current only AoE that can sometimes hit more than one person.
Here I come.
Or at least as far as crafts go.
Perfect chance.
I guess technically some of them can hit more than one person, but like, they're less likely to.
This'll hurt. This lot area. There you are. I did it. Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
It's good to get the focus off of Agnes and Feri. True.
Stay calm and work through it.
This ends right here. This'll hurt. Here I go.
If you mean that move in particular is good for that, then, well, yeah.
Random light. White heal.
I owe you one.
Then.
Aerial Buster is also quite good, especially if you can get the bonus damage from the back attack.
I'm on it. Nice. That was great.
What, man?
Impede one. I'll gladly take that. Alrighty. Got more enemies.
Take this out.
We can win right
Snooze,
now.
you lose. This'll hurt.
But not me.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Dice you up. They're down.
Perfect chance.
You have Agnes's S-Craft. Fair.
What should I do?
kind of an emergency full heal.
Time to go all out.
Did I need a breath? No.
There. There. Here goes. What should I do? Yeah, it's for the best.
A chance! This'll hurt. I'll dice you up!
Ow.
Perfect chance. This'll hurt. Here I go. Yes. There. I've powered up.
Yes, you have. Not that way, chat. That's just a rock.
Let's get to work.
This could get tricky with so many.
Next, take this. You picked the wrong guy to fight. Really?
Ow. I didn't even realize that I wasn't in turn-based mode for some reason, chat.
I'll take you on. This fighting's taking a real toll.
I can't take much more.
I need to rest up.
I can't take much more.
Apparently, oh.
I've got this.
Okay.
Circle of light. Give unto us the breath of life.
I owe you one.
Not getting free.
I was about to say, wow, that was a very fast S break. I've been in high speed mode for a little while and didn't even notice it.
I'll round them up and scatter them. It's working. Target locked. You're trapped. A chance, Stan.
This'll hurt. I'll dice you up. All you on, yes. This'll hurt.
High speed is fine, just fighting monsters, well, but not while in story bosses. Honestly, I'll use it when I want to.
This'll hurt. Aerial Buster!
Do your worst. I'll round them up in flames. Give me power.
Flame impact again?
You're finished.
I wonder if we're just guaranteed to get flame impact whenever we use her S break.
Not getting free. Not getting free. A chance. There.
Here goes.
Time to go all out. Keep it up. It's working.
Are you sure about that one?
This'll hurt. Think fast. Take this. All you on, yes. That's how it goes.
God, we've got such a long trek. Or it'll feel like such a long trek.
Yeah. Gotcha. It's done.
Now, let's make the first move.
Take this. I'll take you on.
Keep it up. It's working.
Just hit him fast, Feri.
Whoops. Not the wrong doggo. Or not the right doggo.
Sucker. Bring it on. Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid! They're down! All you on, yes? You got this!
Here I come. Ha! Feri! This'll hurt.
Pull out all the stops!
Can I get both of you? Yes, I can.
Like hell you are!
I'll take you.
Ow.
Sucker! A chance!
There we go. I did it.
Alrighty. Am I even going the wrong way? No.
Begin combat. We can win right now.
Oh, we definitely healed up his health problem.
Take this!
Ow.
Gotcha! Sit down!
Let's make the first move.
Gotcha! It's done! Take this!
Just gonna go ahead and deploy our shards now.
This'll hurt. Take that!
A chance.
Yes, yes, you get a chance.
Here I come. Ha! Perfect chance. Flames.
Here goes. This'll hurt. I'll dice you up! All you on, yes?
There. Do your worst. Good luck.
We get a
This'll hurt.
bonuses.
Pull out all the stops.
Not bad.
Cypher activate.
What should I do? Here I come. Ha! Feri! Ha! Yeah.
Just say, nice of her to let the monster stand up before we attacked it.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Feri.
Watch out. That enemy looks strong. Now, let's make the first move.
You snooze, you lose. This'll hurt. This'll hurt. This'll hurt. This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
That's how he hit multiple enemies at once here, chat.
Time to go all out. Activating drive. This'll hurt.
Pull out all the stops.
There you are. Slice. Ha!
Which one, Crimson?
You'll pay for that. Great.
I'm powered up.
VA for Cassius was streaming, so I went and told him how much I loved him. Ah, nice, nice. He was surprised to see himself in the game that he voice acted.
Gotcha. It's done now. Let's finish the job.
Next one.
Gotcha. It's done.
You know what? That's understandable, Crimson. I guess if Sai can forget that he is Deadpool, then sure, he can forget that he's Cassius too. I think I'm gonna be calling it a little early tonight. I am getting very tired and am like noticing myself starting to like pass out a little bit. And I'd rather not have that just affect my gameplay that much. He was the narrator for Dragon Ball Z back in the day? Interesting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it though. If I can walk all the way back here for the heal.
That hits the
You want me to do you a favor? Depends on what it is, Crimson, but maybe. He's doing a birthday stream for his birthday and Tony's? Like they both share a birthday? If I'm understanding that correctly? Oh, okay. Their birthday was the other day, but they're celebrating it now. Got it. Yeah, sure, we can go raid Prez. Wow, hitting 3.0 or greater 3 times. I've done it twice already, though, so maybe it's not that difficult. Let's go ahead and save. Because it's always important to save. Where is Prez on my Twitch? Streaming some special events. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. You can absolutely go and raid him for his birthday. You are absolutely welcome to say happy birthday. Though if you just want to copy a chat over, you can say one of these two. Though I think for the lazy who also want to wish a happy birthday, said it's Prez and Tony? Or should we say Ants? Since that's, you know, his username, Hydroxide Ants. He accepts Tony? You got it. There. If you want to copy this message as a subscriber, we can go and wish Prez and Tony a happy birthday. We'll be back with more trails on Tuesday. As always, I'm taking Sunday off. And then this Monday is not a stream week. We'll see you then. Bye, chat!